I can get involved in the things that they want me involved in. And we got to do it now just because it's a seasonal thing. I can't start later. I have to start now. So by next Monday, if I don't have somewhere proper to stay as opposed to hanging out with friends and staying with friends, then they're gonna kick it into high gear, and they're gonna find somebody in one of the facilities who is like causing problems in the facility and officially ask them to leave. Somebody who has money who isn't really appreciating their spot, and they're gonna give me a spot. So that's what I was promised, and we're hoping they're able to follow through on that. Mari Prasita, welcome to the Bigo.
Yeah.
Josephine, welcome to the broadcast. Capasso, welcome to the broadcast. Demetrius, welcome on. Prophet, welcome on. Boy, welcome to the broadcast. So we'll see if this really lasts 7 days. I don't know if this is actually going to last a whole week, but we're going to find out. I asked the guy, I went into the shop, and so Mike's wasn't open yet. And normally I'll go into Mike's and I'll get myself a pack of cigarettes, and it costs about $12, which is really, really inexpensive comparatively. Like most places, they'll charge anywhere from $13 or $14 to like $16. And you go to Mike's, you get it for like $12 a pack of cigarettes. So I went into this Ignite shop, and I asked him for a pack of cigarettes. So, you got Marlboro Red 100s. And he said to me, well, we don't sell cigarettes, but we got vapes. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I need a vape. Like if I'm going to get a vape, it needs to be something that's going to last a long time and has the nicotine. And so he suggested the one that I got, which it might have just been a promotional thing. It might not be the best one, but as long as it does last a while for me, build a little bit of trust, I'll go back in there, get another one, get one that costs a little bit more. That could last longer next time. Because the one he was telling me, he's like, if you get this one, it'll last about a week and a half. Not the one I got, but another one. He said, but it was like $20-something. It was like $27. But he's like, it'll last you the extra week. So I didn't have the money for that, but I got this one. So hopefully this does actually last me a full week. I don't think he realizes how much I smoke, so it might only be 3 or 4 days. But for an extra $4 to have it last an extra day or two, as compared to going through a full pack, in a day. Sometimes I go through 2 packs in a day. But when I'm vaping, it's not affecting my lungs, and it lasts a little bit longer. So it should be good. Toxic Kurtz, welcome to broadcast. Guillermo, welcome to broadcast. Keo, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Vigo. Oh, I'm starting to warm up for the day. So I'm thinking this sweater's coming off because I'm about to start sweating. Ooh. King James, welcome to the broadcast. ID, well, thanks for the hearts. Other ID, thanks for the hearts. 101 goes, you are so cute. Well, thank you. You should see me without a beard. I just haven't forked up the money to get a razor just yet. But I'm thinking that I have a friend of mine is going to be sending me some birthday money. So
he can buy a vape, but he can't buy a fucking razor. I'm pretty sure a vape costs more than a razor.
And I look okay with a beard when I'm scraggly, but I look really good without the beard. And I just haven't found it to be a priority to buy the razor just yet. But I'm thinking for my birthday, I'll just make it a priority and I'll buy it. Because that is one thing every one of my friends hounds me about is shaving off my beard. So they like the youthful look, and I look like 18, 19 years old without my beard. And also with the beard, and I throw my shades on, it kind of gives away a good portion of my history. It makes me very obvious to have been somebody that just did too much too often. I look old with it. So without it, it's like me before I ever left home. And that's what the guy that everybody wants back. So I'm doing my best to reacclimate. I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I mean, I was talking to one of my female friends about it. She's like, well, how are you doing on the PTSD front? I told her, I'm like, to this day, the worst that I got now, I'm doing so much better. The worst that I got is that I'm afraid to get on Metro. I'm like, that's it, just from some experiences. So I'm doing really, really good. And for those of you that are worried about me, ain't gonna be worrying about me anymore. I'm doing a lot better. Southside Bank, welcome to the broadcast. Chris and Trolley, welcome to the broadcast. But the battery is dying like super fast. So I'll probably have to go charge it up again. Or I'm hoping that one of my buddies may hit me up. And I can just go hang out with them for a while and also charge. But you know, I don't like just sitting in a place. I mean, I'll go and I'll spend like buy a $5 cup of coffee, and the cup of coffee is like the size of my fist, you know. So I'll buy a $5 cup of coffee the size of my fist to be able to charge up my phone, and just like in the middle of the day. And then another friend, a female friend of mine, says she's going to buy me like a portable battery for my birthday, so that she might get it for me. So I'm hoping she does, and then I could keep my phone charged a lot longer. And some people will be like, "Oh, we have trouble keeping your phone charged. You must be." And some people will be like, "Oh, we have trouble keeping your phone charged. You must be." Is always dead, and if it's not almost dead, it's usually plugged into a portable battery, because that's just the way it is. It's very intensive. It's very energy intensive and data intensive. So like, I just look at my bill. Like, I just paid my phone bill because a friend of mine sent me cash for my birthday, and I paid my regular phone bill, and I looked at my data usage, right? And so for about 2.5 weeks of live streaming and posting, it cost me about 250 gigabytes. So in a full month, I usually use a minimum of half a terabyte. And then when I'm actually, live streaming in HD, say on Instagram or Facebook, then I'll be using up to a terabyte a month. So like, what you guys are seeing on this phone is I'm live streaming at like 360p, 240p, which pixels. It's like very low quality. And I'm actually only, how do you say? I'm using I use 250 gigabytes only live streaming in like super low quality. So it's very, very energy intensive. Pooh Bear, welcome to the broadcast. Tara says, is Metro dangerous for tourists? No, Metro is safe. I just struggle with it. So for some of the experiences I've had,
He doesn't know how to take the fucking bus.
The bus can be a scary place for me just based on my memories. So like, I'm still working on conquering those fears, and it's wild. Like, I've had situations where I've had just where I should have been, in a state of fear. But I've just been, I've had the experience to be prepared for those situations. And then you could put me on a bus, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there I'm sitting there clenched and just waiting for the ride to be over and trying to focus on anything except being on the bus or being on the train. So
why is it so scary for him? That doesn't make any sense. I guess that's like the first step. Sitting on the bus bench. That's like kind of scary. That's why he was like, I look scared, but I'm not scared. Some people are scared of flying. James is scared of just like riding the bus around town.
Everybody ended up safe. It's just, I wasn't supposed to be the person doing it, but there was nobody else there. So I kind of just stepped up and like, let's try this. And I got lucky enough that we, got everybody safe, and also didn't have to worry about getting sued or something for doing stuff that I wasn't trained to do.
Oh, he saved the bus. Okay.
When someone needs like CPR or something, but you're not trained in CPR, or there's always the risk of them like suing you for actually helping them. Well, it was just a normal situation, and it worked out. So I'm just glad it's over. We're never going to talk about it. I'm not allowed to talk about it. And I don't get on the train, get on the bus. Sandra goes, oh, I love coffee. I love coffee too. Me too. Coffee like keeps me alive sometimes. I love coffee. Bonnie Mae, welcome to the broadcast. Amish goes, got to run. Have a nice birthday. Thank you. Have a good day. Victoria, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Bigo.
Amish Fonzie. Oh boy.
Okay, so I actually just got a message from someone that I haven't gotten to talk to in almost a decade. I am not ready to answer that message just yet. So I'm going to still hang out with you guys, and I'll answer later on and let you know how it goes. But it's just someone that used to be in my life who I suppose decided that I have become healthy enough and stable enough that they would like to be a part of my life again.
Better not be Josh or Steve Kelso. Hello, Nicole. How you doing? Hello, Mario. Hello, Chad. You guys are all having a fantastic fucking October 5th.
But just from the industry that I work in, sometimes it can be very cutthroat. And I have people in my family and former friends that were never a part of the media industry. And so all they need to do is hear some sort of rumor or something, and it scares them enough to like take a step back for a minute from me. But, you know, I think I've done enough damage control that they're willing to talk to me again. And I'm very happy about that.
I'll hit up Steve Kelso to make sure it's not him. But yeah, no, I'm glad I went to sleep because I literally woke up and he was fucking live again. So I'm gonna update the archive channel today. And I am gonna get the fucking Allen video done, even if I have to edit it while this fucking guy is live streaming.
Is the French press. Some people say that their favorite is the French press, but they're like trying to be cool. But seriously, French press coffee really is the strongest coffee you can get because you're doing it by hand and you can like decide how long it sits, you know, in this. Anyway, I love French press coffee. Leia Baybook broadcast. Angel, welcome to the broadcast. ID says hi, how are you? Sandra, welcome to the broadcast. Lena, welcome to the broadcast.
Happy James Saroka birthday, Chris. How you doing today?
Tell you what, one of my favorite things to do when I'm looking for a woman on the street is, oh my God, is first thing I'll look for, this is a word of advice for you guys. Look for a ring. Always look for a ring first, because the moment that you find out that they're committed to somebody, that cuts off your ability to connect with them by like 85%. And the last 15% could kind of make you a trash human being, you know? So you want to be real careful with that. After that, it's kind of just conversation. I wanted to tangent for a moment because the streets are starting to get full and I'm starting to like to see more of what I like to see. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna take my sweater off real quick because it is hot. Very, very hot out today. Like super hot. I would take my shirt off, but then I will look like a homeless person with the backpack I got, so we're not gonna take that route today. Okay. I was kind of hoping to meet up with a buddy. I was hoping he was going to hit me up and I could have dropped my stuff off with him, so I didn't have to carry it around today. But he hasn't hit me up yet, so that's fine. He probably forgot it's my birthday, honestly. I don't mind.
Chris, did see him last night, like incel raging because some women woke him up and they didn't sleep with him. That was some good old James moment.
I don't remember when his is either, so I'm not sweating it. The relationship him and I have is so much more operationally focused than it is personally focused. So, you know, it's fine. He's the type of person that once I move on to the next stage of my life, he's kind of hoping I forget his name. And that's fine, but I'm going to miss him. I got so close to him so quick. But it's whatever. I'm used to that. I'm very used to that. Slipper, welcome to the broadcast. I do. Have you gotten any birthday gifts yet? Well, I got $20 from Cash App. I got a free drink, and I got a free $8 drink at Starbucks.
He was like, I'm ready to just rip someone's fucking ear off or any appendage if they even like cough next to me because of these women. I mean, it was like, yeah, he's extra incelly lately.
Phone calls from family and friends, which I'm super surprised about, but very happy about. And I got to spend the night last night pretty much like by myself, which was very comforting to be able to spend time alone for like 5 seconds. Because like new people, sure, I could do new people, but like sometimes I need space from people that I'm close to when I'm stressed out, so I don't like, stress out on them, So
Right. Yeah.
William says happy birthday and thank you for the hearts. Yeah,
You can afford a vape, but not a razor.
I can't do it. Can't do it. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah. We're getting acquainted to the point where I'm starting to remember your names and stuff again, which is really good. I know some of you have been with me for quite a while, and now we're just getting reacquainted.
Thank
Come
you
back to
for
me.
tweeting.
Thank you for coming back to me.
Thank you.
Guillermo, welcome to the broadcast. Dallas, welcome to the broadcast. George, welcome to the broadcast. Shelly, welcome to Bigo. Yeah, I got this. Got a vape for my birthday. That shit is supposed to last me a lot longer than a pack of cigarettes. So, hopefully. And keep the smoke out of my lungs, which is good. Considering I've been working out and stuff, I'm like, practically, I'm hacking up a lung. I've only been smoking for a couple of years. And now I'm quitting or trying to quit because I got people telling me that I'm going to be getting certain job offers if I quit smoking. And, I obviously want those jobs, those gigs, however you want to say it. And, I'm tired of spending so much money on cigarettes too. It's very, very expensive. But vapes are much less expensive and they're better for your body, better for your lungs. I know they say the chemicals are bad, but the reality is it's no different than smoking a cigarette. It's all the same stuff. It's just a different chemical makeup, does the same stuff to your body.
What the fuck is this?
Here goes. I like the colors of the vape. Yeah, me too. It's aloe grape. So it tastes like aloe vera. If you've ever had like the aloe plant and then grape, and it tastes really good. And a word of advice, if you ever want nicer nails and like healthier skin, you can actually take aloe vera, the plant, and just take one of the leaves, right? And the juice on the inside of the leaf is what is what you're supposed to consume. You take the juice from that leaf, and you could take the leaf itself and put it in a hot cup of coffee. And if you can get coffee that's organic, probably even better. If you can get like organic coffee beans, it's even better for you. Get yourself an aloe vera leaf, put it in a hot cup of organic coffee, and when you drink that, it'll go right to the body. And it's really, really good for you. GS, welcome to the broadcast. Demure, welcome to Vigo. Happy birthday. Thank you.
I got visual of James's favorite toilet. If you guys want to see that after.
Okay. Like I said, guys, I move slow, but I'm getting there.
It's rough looking.
All right. Derek, thanks for the hearts. I had, what do you call it? One of my family members messaged me today, and he goes, what did he say to me? He goes, happy 40th birthday. And I go, well, you're only 10 years off, but that's okay. He's like, oh, well, that was a typo. Well, that's all good. Definitely not 40 yet. I'll tell you what, I hope to God that I look the way I look when I'm 40. My goal is to look younger than I do now when I'm 40. So hopefully I do. I actually do look younger now than I did when I was 20. I'm not kidding you. I was so burnt out by the age of 20. And then I slowed down and I spent my 20s, going a little bit more slow and just focusing on my health a little bit more. And I look younger than I did when I was 20. It's all, and I'll tell you what it is. The secret to it is it's not less stress. The secret is stress management. The ability to process. You're supposed to take it on.
James causes everyone around him stress, this fucking guy.
Less stress. You just want to make sure that you don't take on more stress than your body or your brain can process, right? Now, when you're really privileged, you're able to have just enough stress in one day to be able to handle. Some of us, we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days worth of stress, and then you spend the next, 4, 5, 6, 7 days de-stressing. Quentin Smith, welcome to the broadcast. And I know I like stamp my feet when I walk. I walk really loud, but I'm not trying to. I'm just like, it's just what I'm used to doing. I'm used to just going heel toe and walking really fast. I don't have boots on. I don't have a lot of weight on the body. So I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And my legs are wobbling around.
I don't think Kessie even had a job for 6 months. It's only ever been like a month or less I've seen. Maybe 2, but I'd even doubt that. I don't remember working for 6 months.
I look weird. That's okay. Toya, welcome to the broadcast. Mook, welcome to the broadcast. Okay, well, I gotta pee. We'll in about 2 minutes. Oh, never mind. Porta potty's gone. The porta potty's there. Might be behind the trucks. Yes, thank God it's there. And hopefully it's as clean as it was last night. Because I tell you what, last night when I went into that porta potty, the one up by the circle here by the Hollywood Partnership, it was clean as a whistle. Now, someone stole the toilet seat, which is super annoying. But other than the toilet seat being gone, I am really, really, really glad that every time I'm going into this porta potty, it's pristine, because I feel embarrassed to be going in there to begin with, because, you know, it's supposed to be for the workers. But when you're walking the street, you don't really have anywhere else to go. You too. Thank you. So it's nice to be able to go and use the porta potty when I have to. But you guys are going in my pocket for like 2 minutes.
It's the same place. It looks like the same place. Yeah. So I guess while he has us in his pocket, hold on 1 second here. These are like the little awning things when he's walking by. He's also like been in front of this fucking sign here. I think this is his porta potty. I think this is the one that the toilet bandit messed up. It looks like really bad. It looks like a fucked up toilet, man. But this is James's favorite toilet. The Walk of Fame is like literally right here. Like this is where he comes off the Walk of Fame. He walks down here, walks past all these fucking things that we just saw to get to his favorite fucking toilet here. Unless he found a different toilet, I'm pretty sure this is his one. You know, where the fuck is this thing now? There it is. Let's see if we go forward and backward. If he's back.
And yes, the bathroom was nice and clean.
See these little awning things?
Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. I tell you, is thanks to the Hollywood Partnership, these streets and the circle, these streets are pretty much all clean along the Walk of Fame. You got a couple homeless people here and there, but you don't have anybody putting tents up. You don't have anybody.
Come on, James, fix your connection, bro. Bruh.
The reason why when I first moved to Hollywood, I didn't do a whole lot of live streaming or making content, because there was homeless people all over the place. There were tents. There was trash and whatnot. And so I didn't want to be putting all that on camera and then end up having somebody put me in the middle of their you know, like political problem or what have you. And I try to avoid that at all costs, you know. I'm willing to help with stuff, but I'm also not the type of person to try and cause waves, especially if I'm new or it's not, you know, it's not yet something that I'm.
Yeah, you can see that fucking the thing in the background there, like this hotel. Yeah, it's the same hotel. The same hotel that's like right here. Same hotel. Down there's his fucking bathroom. Yeah, so that's definitely his bathroom. His favorite bathroom. The one he's gonna avenge. The toilet seat being missing. His fucking thing is terrible today, though. At least I think this is the fastest way to get
Things
back.
that you put the ashes into. I don't know how the heck the word's escaping me. But the cigarette trays, cigarette butt trays. He sells cigarette butt trays, and they're like personalized. He customizes them and he sells them, and he's really, really good at it. You can find him down past the Irish pub here. There's a Latino joint, and right down past the Latino joint, he sells across the street from one of them. You know, one of the restaurants that have been here in Hollywood for a real long time. He's right across the way there, and he sells cigarette trays, and it's always been nice to me. No matter what I had going on, when I was still on the street, everything, he always gave me respect. He was polite, he was kind. And when I get my birthday money, I'm gonna see if I can't pull some cash out and finally get one from him, because that's, I mean, for the longest time, that was the goal, is that I wanted to buy something from him, and I still haven't. So I'm hoping I can finally get something from him. Angel, welcome back.
Hyper, you're pretty, I like you. I know, right? The government just gives you money on your birthday.
Yes, but I feel like calling them ashtrays is like, and like, it's not good. Yes, they have the doors open. Oh my gosh, the Scientologists have the doors open. It's a good day. It's a very good day. That's the first time I've seen their doors open since I came home. It's really good to see the doors opening. Okay. ID, welcome to the broadcast.
You gonna go give him the 25 cents you owe him? He has 168 fake people watching him. There's like no interaction, just someone saying ashtrays. He is living on the streets now, yes.
I figured we'd use it, but there ain't one, so that I know of. But they're pretty nice. Angel Rose, welcome to the broadcast.
His description on Bigo, though, is homeless in Hollywood. So like, some days he's homeless, some days he's not. He was last night when he was angry at all the women. He wasn't homeless. That was interesting. Maybe today he'll be homeless again.
Oh boy, spooky. ID, welcome to the broadcast. So I'm gonna stay live with you probably till the battery's like super low, and then I'll either go try to charge it again, or I'll just like chill out for a while. I haven't decided yet. Give me like 1 second. I'm gonna go on mute.
He still only has 57 beans. It's not very good. Feet. I am tired. I can't even go in there right now. I need to drink coffee. I woke up. James woke me up again. Fucking guy. He said his battery's pretty low though, so I'm hoping this will be a short one, and then he'll just come back again. He's gonna come back like 50 times today, probably. I don't know how much we're gonna get. If I'm around, I will definitely snipe him. If I'm not, then I'm not. But like, there'll always be stuff on the archive channel. I've started to link the archive channel in all the descriptions of these snipes. So if you miss anything, or if you just want to watch this without commentary or anything like that, you can do it on the Steve Saroka channel. I'll see if I can get like a summarized version of this week's events as well before the weekend's up. I feel like I'm up at a decent time. Like it's like what, almost 2 p.m. on a Saturday. That's all right. If I don't sleep for the rest of the weekend, I think I can get a lot of shit done. This is why I'm like, Adderall seems so appealing, but fucking people go crazy on Adderall. Like Adderall, I would rather do fucking I'd definitely rather do coke than Adderall. I'd rather do like heroin than Adderall at this point, from what I've seen it do to people. But we won't do any drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay, don't do drugs. It's my advice of the day. Yeah, you know me. You know me, Chris. I'll snipe anything I can that's within my power to snipe. You know. Who is he talking to? Now he's frozen again. Hold on. Come back. Better come back. Oh, he also said that he needs to register his hands as weapons. That was a good highlight for last night.
What's up, Mira? Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the follow. Blah, welcome to the broadcast. A message here. Oh, I didn't mean to follow. Darn it. Why did I do that? How do I undo that? Yeah, you don't know how to do that. I'll take care of that after the broadcast.
Tom Cruise is the third celebrity stalker. We got George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Tom Cruise. Celebrity stalking James.
Fuck it. We're good.
Professor Snow. He drinks rarely, does not do drugs.
Abby, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the hearts. So something I have to remind myself of is that when I'm in pursuit of my own goals, I have to stop allowing people to because I don't have anybody trying to guilt me, but sometimes if I'm moving forward, do what I got to do, I'll be seeing people that I know and I'll be seeing that they're not getting what they need. And I feel like I should be doing something for them. But the reality is no different than they told me. They're like, until I am having things going the way that I need them going, that I can't be turning back to help them. That I got to keep facing forward and keep doing what I got to do. So that's what I'm doing. It's facing forward and doing what I got to do. Beware, welcome to the broadcast. Tina Scott, welcome to broadcast. Milan, welcome to broadcast. ID goes, you should also. Well, that'd be nice of you. That'd be very cool. I mean, it's up to you, I have DMs. I don't know how much longer.
So, what was the stream that Colleen went in on? It was one of the recent ones. I can't remember. This fucking browser, though. This Beagle browser shit. Pain in my tush.
I've been through it myself, and him and I are on a very similar wavelength with that. I'd feel bad for him, but not only he doesn't want the sympathy and he doesn't want the help. I asked him. So, but that it kills me because I know what it's like to go a couple of days without food. And at the same time, what do you call it? If he really wanted to, he could go over to the church and grab something. You're never above it. And that includes me. I fight as hard as I can to not have to go to those resources. But should I ever have the need, I know that it's there. He knows that it's there. So there's food available, and none of us are above it. We go through what we got to go through, and there's resources at hand should the need arise.
I mean, he was above it yesterday. He's like, I'm not going to the fucking church ever again. You better not make me go to the church. And now today, he's not smoking cigarettes anymore. He's only vaping, so he can't sell vape hits. All right, he can't sell his cigarettes. So now, I guess he's okay with the church again. I mean, who could have seen that coming? He's Prince of fucking Delive, that's right.
He's kind of mad at me that I haven't been hanging out with him for a couple of days. But him and I got real close. I say we got a little, maybe we got a little too close. So just take a little space and we'll hang out again pretty soon.
Let's take a selfie together.
I come from a land down. Oh, that's not the song. I don't even know why I get the same song stuck in my head. I guess intentionally at this point because I just started singing another song and I was like, no, that's not the song I sing every day. I don't even know the song that I sing every day. Never gonna drag me down. What? That's for fucking James Anthony. Got to keep on moving.
ID says, seems like you have a lot of friends there. Nice. I do. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky. It's just about being sociable and being willing to connect with people. And I'm still the newbie in town. I'm still the new guy. But, it's this very, having a very cool experience thus far, getting, more invested in the community where the people I'm meeting are people that would probably be the last to kind of connect with somebody who's new. But just from my past and my upbringing, both seasons we're able to resonate with one another more quickly and more easily. So,
my phone charger.
But the sun is bright, the battery's low, and we got a long day to go. So I'm going to seek shade and hang out for a while, hopefully. But I'm actually surprised that I haven't had anybody hit me up just yet. I've had a lot of people wish me a happy birthday. But, it is a Saturday, so pretty much all my friends are in the middle of something, and we didn't make any plans. So I don't know why. Sometimes people, like I said, start talking to me like they know me. It's usually people that I've never seen before. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Jay, welcome to the broadcast. Okay.
Daisy's birthday too. Apparently Daisy's fighting with John. I'll see. I can only record so many hobos. I'll see if I can record her in case she takes it down.
That's always good. Slipper, welcome to the broadcast.
I should get a birthday hat.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Instead of making a hole, I'm gonna go where there's already a hole. We're just gonna go this way. Now, there is a concern where I haven't had a single thing come in the mail yet. So, kind of worried about that. But I talked to a buddy of mine that I'm going to be hanging out with later today in a couple hours. And he says to me that...
Recording Daisy just in case.
Maybe get me like a UPS box or something like that. Make sure that I get my mail.
Nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna break me down. Whoa.
And with the birthday money I get, I should...
Thank you. Those are the lyrics. I didn't know the lyrics. I love Megan Christensen.
So I might just get one today. I hate to spend the money like that, but it's like I can't be relying on everybody for everything, and especially with stuff that's with the government. It's like they're real particular about it, and I don't want to affect anybody else.
Maybe we can give him that suggestion. Maybe he'll love us.
Anybody else's address. It's like I got friends that, or not just benefits, but also their situation. Because if I use someone's address as they've given me permission, then it ties me to their address. It ties my benefits to their address. It makes it look like I'm in their household when I'm not. So if I'm able to get my own box, then I should be fine. And last but not least, if nothing comes in until Sunday, I can always go down to the DPSS office myself and physically pick up my card. So I'm thinking that if I don't get it by Monday, that's what I'm going to do. Charliano, welcome to the broadcast.
Where is Steve?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm worried about him because he's freaking my buddy. He's sitting out. He's just sitting out in the sun. He's doing what I would do. He's doing exactly what I would do. Is not eat for a couple of days, have the adrenaline pumping, and then just push yourself. John, thanks for the hearts. Modrica, thanks for the follow. So I'm just worried about him, but he'll be okay. I know he'll be okay. He's been worried about me, but I'm also, like I said, I'm taking my distance to a certain degree so that he doesn't feel responsible for me as much, because he sometimes can feel pretty responsible for me, wanting to make sure I'm okay. So I've been taking my distance so that he's focused on himself a little more. He'll do what I do from time to time, where you take care of the next guy a little more than yourself, and sometimes he'll do it to the degree that I'll do it, where you look and you're like, oh well, now what am I going to do for me? So I don't want him to take that any further. So I'm trying to step back until he puts the rest of what he's having to do in order, and can rely on some people who are able to do that for him, and then just reconvene about it. DJ, welcome to broadcast. Tina, welcome to Vigo. Jay's giving a heart. And I've been trying to do that with all my friends and all the people that I got in my life is, you know, I finally have my own life. And I think finding a new home was like, that was what it was for me, to like what I needed to actually focus on and start to exemplify my independence, was like realizing that as
Should I drink 5-hour energy again today? 5-hour energy yesterday. Woo! That made me crazy, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be so pumping.
the people that I care about who are willing to take care of me, then I wasn't going to push to take care of myself. And I still obviously need like quite a bit of support to be able to get on my feet. But at least that's what I'm doing. Like I'm actually getting on my feet. I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing to maintain my independence, instead of relying on someone so much that I'm then required to rely on them, or, you know, they're required to, in some fashion, to stay close to me. Right. And that's good. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's what most normal people do. And
They do what they do.
so I'm doing pretty good in that way.
Yeah, I thought 5-hour energy was just a kid's thing, you know? No, it's actually, I was buzzing.
Now, do I still push myself far more hard than I probably should? Yeah, I definitely do. But you know what? I'm looking at some of my friends, and they've been doing it their whole lives. I got a couple of friends who are up in their 70s and 80s. And I mean, they've been doing that their whole lives. They've been associated with some of the most famous people you could ever meet in Hollywood. And it's because they work their butts off as hard as the rest of us. And, you know, if they can make it 80 years on overdrive, so can I. So I slow down when I have to, but I still try to stay at a pretty good pace, you know? Jillian, thanks for the follow. Raymond.
Imagine mixing like 5-hour energy with like Bacardi 151. Like just taking half shots, half Bacardi 151, half 5-hour energy. Has anyone tried that? Is it recommended? It's probably not recommended.
Use some of my birthday money for.
I don't recommend this. I'm just thinking out loud.
And then I'll get a, you know, like a little tripod thing. And I'll just take a seat somewhere out of the way. And I'll just live stream sitting down instead of walking in circles all day long. Because for some people, it does get a little exhausting. See me 5 and 6 times. They're like, all right, like we like you, but we don't like you that much. I'm like, all right, I understand. And they're not saying that. It's just, that's how I feel. Maybe they do like me that much. I don't know. But that's how I feel. I feel guilty, like just constantly walking around the block.
It says, no, you should not mix 5-hour energy or any other energy drink with alcohol. But I mean like Jaeger bombs, right?
Just constantly on the move. Thank you. Mirror, welcome to the broadcast. Santino, welcome to the broadcast.
Never gonna slow me down.
I just want to see how I'm doing. Every now and again, I got to look in the mirror or in a reflective surface just to make sure I'm doing okay. Because I will. Like, I'll push myself so hard, and I don't even realize I'm like hunched over. And then I'll look in a reflective surface and realize that I'm walking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And at that point, you know, I start slowing down. But as of right now, I'm doing.
It's because you're looking at your phone, looking down at your phone all the time.
Doing pretty good.
Keep doing things
And
the
I
same way.
holy mother of God.
Where's
And I
my
have to
clip?
admit
Hold on,
that
let me grab the
I was a
clip.
very, very fit man. I have to say that
The person who made this clip, I think, fucking hates me. But we'll play it every now and then.
I don't remember what I was going to say. Too much noise. I just don't remember.
I actually like pause it. Stupid thing here. Is what it is.
And now I understand that it's every little thing that I do that I already knew I was doing, that I never knew I was doing. And the exact people that tried to stop me from doing what I was doing when I didn't know what I was doing are the reason why I no longer do the things that they say that I'm doing. I just do them the same way.
What? I don't even. Where was the conclusion to that fucking thought process going? Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
What a day. I'll tell you. Oh, that feels nice. Someone's got freezing cold AC blasting. That feels really good. The one shop here by the Jimmy Kimmel building, they have the AC blasting. I walked by. I did not realize how hot it is today. The air is so warm. I walked by that building and it was like going into a freezer.
You need Dr. Phil. I mean, he's in the right area. Just go to Dr. Phil. Have him sort you out. Send him to get him to send James to some fucking boot camp they send all those teenage girls to, and they fucking whip him into shape. I don't know. I don't think there's any light at the end of the tunnel for James. I have more hope for Diana Ricky. I've seen Diana Ricky be more sane than James Saroka or any of these crazy people. But she also, when she's crazy, she's the craziest. But yeah, more hope for her.
Having seasons is really nice, but it's more expensive and it's also more energy intensive, and it's much easier to like have consistent habits and schedules in a space that, you know, like you can count on the weather being between essentially 60 and 100, you know, and not being below that where it costs you more energy.
Can I feel my fingers today? I should probably check that. Lost feeling in my fingers yesterday. That was fucking scary.
Tiffany, welcome to Vigo. Yeah, I have this feeling that my friend is pretty upset with me for not hanging out with him. He thinks I'm avoiding him or hiding something. I'm not, but okay, that's fine. I'm just doing my own thing.
James pretending he has friends.
Allow people to have a certain amount of like wiggle room in my life and a certain amount of influence in my life, but all in all, I'm a pretty independent person. But whenever I make the choice to spend time alone, especially on my birthday, I think he's like wondering why. And most people can't really relate to, you know, why I would want to do that. So I don't want to spend the whole day alone, but, you know, a couple hours to myself in the space that I'm getting used to, you know, just what I'm doing. Oh, that's fucking gross. Excuse my language. Thanks for the beans. Oh, who's that? Oh, darn it. Tara, thanks for the hearts. And if you know of anybody, hit me up, send me a message. If you know anybody in the Hollywood area selling a bicycle, I got $50 for my birthday, and I could now justify the purchase of a bicycle, so I'm not just like walking around all the time. I'll probably have to get like, I don't really know. I mean, I can't live stream and ride the bike at the same time, obviously, but like, I figure once I'm doing a regular 9 to 5 somewhere out of the area, like having a bicycle is just gonna like give me a chance to be able to travel out of the area a little bit more, which I don't like doing, but I'm gonna have to eventually. You know, I can't just be cooped up in Hollywood my whole life. So, thanks for the 100 hearts. What's really affecting me right now is my battery level. That's what's bothering me. I want to go charge my phone, but I don't want to go just sit somewhere right now, you know? But I should hopefully last at least another hour and a half, if not 2 hours. And then I got a boxing class to go to. I'm going to meet up with a friend. And so hopefully the battery lasts just long enough for us to hang out for that period of time.
It was 2 girls. He was like, I told one I was sitting with the other, and the other one the same thing. And now, yeah, today it's a guy. Everyone just wants to be with James, you know, or to hang out with him on his birthday. Everyone knows this guy's birthday somehow. It's all just the voices in his head, I think.
Remember the golden rule. We ready? The golden rule of dating in Hollywood. Be ready for this. The golden rule of dating in Hollywood is older sisters and moms.
What?
I don't care what your opinion is on it. I'm telling you from my own personal experience. You want to have a good experience? Older sisters and moms. That's the key. Whatever woman you meet, you take her on a date, and whenever you go for the second date or the third date, make sure you meet the older sister, if there is one. And if there isn't one, be careful, because the oldest daughter is oftentimes the strongest, and they can be pretty strong-willed, and you don't want them running your life. And then the mom. See how the mom is. You don't really have to meet the dad for a while. My experience is like, you want to just make sure that you're meeting a woman that tells you that you know that she has like a good relationship with her father. It's usually like, I mean, in my opinion, in my experience, it's super important that they have like a good relationship with her dad, or at least had one. But beyond that, like I said, golden rule, older sister and mom. If there's no older sister, be careful. She may try to run your life. And make sure that the mom is not crazy. And as long as her mom isn't more interested in you than she is, you should be just fine. But if you are dating and you experience where the mom is more interested in you than the woman you're trying to date, run the other way. Unless you're that way and you know how to finagle it, then good for you. But you want to be very careful with all that.
You said the same thing.
He says, what has been your favorite year in your 30s? My favorite year out of the 30 years I've been on this planet, I would say my 18th year. I would say that when I was 18, that was, now moving forward, I'm going to have better years than my 18th year was. But as of right now, out of all the experience I've had in my life, my 18th year was the best. I was very physically active. I mean, less than I am now, but I was jacked. I was absolutely jacked. I worked like 12 to 14 hours a day. I slept like 10 hours a day. I got to play a lot of Call of Duty on my days off, which I used to love doing because I used to do it to the point of professionalism. I ate steak like every day. I ate really, really good. I was always working out at the gym, and
Where was he eating steak?
Of pre and post workouts, pre and post workout supplements. I had a nice, safe, warm bed. My mom was still alive. I got to meet with and hang out with my family and, be doing holidays. I had a really attractive girlfriend. I had a really nice car. I had a really good situation going on. And I would say that was the best part of my life. The thing was, it's like what I was preparing for at the age of 18. I had not prepared my entire life for the commitments that I was making that would have required me to have been preparing for those commitments my entire life. So I kind of like hopped on for some experiences that unfortunately I wasn't able to, keep up to par for. But now, after being on the planet for 30 years, I've had a lot more experience than most for my age, and I've had the opportunity to learn from those mistakes and make sure that what I'm pursuing at a rate, like at a pace that I can manage and keep my goals possible, while also not giving up on the goals that are by technicality outside of my reach due to competition from people who have far more experience than I do. Far more experience, so they've been doing it their whole lives. There's just no way I could ever compete, well, there's no way I could ever come in first. We'll say it that way. If it was like a race, there's no way I would ever come in first, because it's, I'm racing with people, unless I was a prodigy, which in those ways I am not a prodigy. So I'm going to lose to people who have those life experiences, who've been spending their whole lives training and being involved in, those types of pursuits and careers. But, thankfully I am at least skilled enough and have been practicing enough to catch up to most of the competition, and at least you know, say I get an 8th place trophy in a race, at least, you know, on an analogical basis, I've won, right? And then the next time, maybe I get 7th or 6th place and keep moving up. But for now, you know, I'm doing pretty good on the 8th place trophy. It's just enough. And then later on, you know, I'll just keep moving up the ladder. ID, welcome to broadcast. Hammerhead, welcome on. Thanks for the hearts. Nikki, welcome to broadcast. Velvet, welcome to Vigo. Terraces. Have you ever dated a girl and then later dated her mom? Honestly, I haven't. No. There were rumors about that. And I know what situation you may potentially be referring to. But no, I never did that. I had some friends in my life, female friends, that were, you know, mom status. But I mean, when I like the way that you hear me talking now, and like the lifestyle that I live now, I was not living that way back then. I was chaste. I was very religious. You know, and I saw those females in my life as mother figures, and not in any, and not hiding it. Like, I'm being 100% honest. They were the most platonic relationships that I had held, and there wasn't anything inappropriate going on in any of those relationships. They were mentors, people that I learned from, you know, and essentially they were women that I had in my life whose husbands, because they were married, their husbands were the ones looking out for me. And then in the times that they didn't have time for me, right, because they were very busy men, they would have their wives be spending time with me and teaching me what they had learned from their husbands.
James, this sounds like you were like an adopted kid or something. Like, what is this?
So, you know, I have a lot of experience and growth that I've gotten to earn from married couples. And, you know, I've now moved on into a life that is more integrated, where I'm more involved on interpersonal levels with.
What kind of bullshit is this? Why is my I was about to ask a stupid question, but for real, why my internet bill came out again? It's like that happens every month. Fucking assholes, man.
Did you live on your own at 18? No, I moved out to live on my own at 18, and I never really came back in totality. And just now in my life is where I'm really, quote unquote, coming back from a lot of experiences that were very focus intensive, that required me to, in some ways, step outside of myself. And now I'm getting to step back into my own shoes in some ways, and just, I guess, catch up with the life that I hadn't fully lived just yet. TJ, welcome on. Shelly, welcome to the broadcast. Katrina Lynn, welcome to the broadcast. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I want to give a shout out to Katrina. You were the first person to wish me a happy birthday. You were the very first person to wish me a happy birthday, and it was very sweet of you. So thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't mean to put you on the spot. I hope you don't mind. I just want to say thank you. Valentina, welcome to the broadcast. John, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Bigo. Hi, Velvet goes, have you been to Burning Man? I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I've been to Burning Man. What I can tell you is in the future, I'm very much going to get to say, yes, I have been to Burning Man.
James, you would hate Burning Man. There's drugs there.
Doing crazy stuff. I have a lot of fun at Burning Man. When I do go, it will be wild. So I'm calm now, but I have a lot of loosening up to do because it's my own life now. I do what I want. I have to maintain my discipline and focus, but I am allowed to have fun. And I'm now getting more respect from the people in my life for deciding to start living my own life, my own way. Scorpio, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Vigo. Katrina, thanks for the hearts. ID says happy birthday. Thank you. Princess, thanks for the hearts. Milan, welcome to the broadcast. Miss Tia, welcome to the broadcast.
I feel like my fucking life is, you know, in Spider-Man, where there's like all those past due bills and shit, and they're all up his ass, and they're like, we're gonna shut things off. My fucking internet company's like, you're 84 cents over past due, 84 cents. Suck a dick. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, 84 cents. Calm the hell down. Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
The power of suggestion. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I don't mind.
4 cents.
I got plenty of time to pretend like I have to learn how to be cool.
Just let me be home. I'm just gonna go be homeless soon. Give James a run for his money, but this I actually be homeless. No fucking bills and shit like Daisy.
For my whole life, I've only recently learned how to be cool. And on my birthday, considering I've spent most of my life being a dork, I'm going to relax and be a dork. And if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. It's up to you. But I'm doing me today. Today is my day. And then for the 12 years of birthdays that I missed, I am going to have 12 days of my birthday. Like the 12 days of Christmas? Yeah.
I thought it was the whole month. I thought we were doing the whole month as your birthday.
Called the Afterburn. Well, that sounds really exciting. Maybe you could message me with the details because I am not aware of that. Most of the parties that I've been to and places that I've gone around here have been like the underground type stuff. Like really, really, really underground type stuff that doesn't make it to the internet, that isn't spoken about it amongst the tourists. So, you know, if you want me to go to normal stuff and be more normal.
No, I don't need to borrow 84 cents. I'm going to pay them $1. Here you go. You're fucking, what, 20 something cents ahead? 15 cents ahead now? Well, leave me alone, internet company. Shutting your fucking internet off over 84 cents. Bite me. Like, seriously, that's annoying.
I'm not much of a party crasher, I'll tell you that. I don't mind crashing a good party, but like you really got to convince me as to why we're crashing the party. And if you got a good reason, well, I could show up and people practically think it's my party. Then I end up being the person, you know, just running the party, and then it just gets better from there. But, you know, if you don't know how Hollywood works, I don't care who says what. When people are like, you got to be an insider. You know how you become an insider? You crash the party. You either get invited or you crash the party, and you impress people when you crash the party. I've done both. I don't have a preference as long as I get to enjoy the party. I don't really have a preference. Well, it says it's happening today on your birthday in Venice. It's the whole beach. Well, that's cool. I will tell you that I am not going to go to Venice by myself. ID, thanks for the follow.
There's a domestic terrorist there he doesn't like.
Do I crash a lot of parties? No, I've literally crashed like 2 parties since I moved here. And both of them I crashed on accident. Like I was just doing my own thing. I went into a certain area that there was like what I thought was a regular event going on. And it wasn't a regular event. It was like somebody's party that they like, I guess, bought out the street to use. So, you know, Safina, welcome to the broadcast. I don't know if you guys saw this. Let me show you. So it says the Crimson. I don't know what it is at all. I don't have any idea what it is. But what I can tell you is that I took a picture of it the other day and I put it on the internet and it came out really good. So
yeah, he's still in his shorts outfit. I seen him before I was able to get the stream up. He was in his little shorts there. Thank you, Rich. I have to do that. I appreciate you. Yeah, now I can give him $2. I can give him $2 now. They'll be way ahead. I've never gotten that before. Oh, make an immediate payment of 84 cents or else you're in it. What? Come on. I would understand if it was like hundreds of dollars and I hadn't paid my bill in months. I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 84 cents.
Who I haven't gotten to talk to in a very long time, but I guess have officially decided I'm worth their time. Really happy to have heard from them and reconnect with them. So yeah. So I'm very happy about that. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if I got anything coming up on my birthday today, I don't know about it, and I'm guessing that they'll probably keep it that way until then. Man X says, sorry, misspelled a few words. My keyboard's sticking. What'd you say? I didn't even see. Oh, I didn't even see that text. I didn't even see your comment there. Let's meet you in a few weeks and take me out to dinner. Oh, that'd be fun. Sure, I'm up for it. I will say though that like with big time Matty R being a thing and being directly stitched to our personal timeline.
There's big time Matty R and there's fucking asshole Matty R, I guess. I don't even know why he keeps bringing them up.
And live stream or anything like that. Because I hope you guys realize that if we do that, I am going to be the one that has to answer to why that happened and the effects that will come from our personal private Matty R being online. So as long as we can keep it private, I am totally up for meeting up and going out to dinner. That could be a lot of fun.
This is such a crazy fucking... I don't even understand this. I don't understand the thought process. So he thinks that Matty Rife, the comedian, he is responsible for Matty R, the comedian, Matthew Rife, becoming famous, and he's like going to take out the evil Matty R? That's not going to happen. James is also a pussy, and he's scared of the real Matty R. So no, that's not going to happen. The real Matty R frustrates me because he's a scammer, and he's a successful scammer who is scamming cancer patients out of their fucking money. And like, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, so it's really hard for stupid Steve, that stupid Steve guy over here, to be like, this is bullshit. When I don't have like the scientific expertise. I need a scientist basically to do the Matty R video. I got to go to the college. I got to be like, yo, cancer is on the line here. Help me out.
I was wigging out a little bit. It kind of freaked me out. I know that might seem like I'm a little paranoid, but I've never heard anyone else with my name my entire life. And then on the radio, I heard 2 people with my first and last name being mentioned on the radio. So, you know, I'm just trying to be like, no, I'm not taking it as a sign of anything, but I'm also like trying to be very careful with what I do and make sure that I like verbally, you know, communicate the fact that I am not those individuals, just so that there's not some confusion that leads to like me having some sort of personal issue in my life.
He's like the 5th James Saroka in his own family, and there's other James Sarokas out there. I don't know why he's like, yeah, my name is so unique.
I'll tell you right now. Want to take a tour?
Okay, so we're at 12%. I'm gonna have to charge at some point. Oh, you know what? Oh, darn it! I had $1 for Hollywood Burger that somebody gave me. I could have gone into Hollywood Burger and bought something and charged my phone, because I'm pretty sure they have somewhere. They have, I know, if I remember correctly, they have, no, it might have been the bathroom. I was either trying to charge up in Hollywood Burger or I was trying to use their bathroom, and I don't remember which. But I do have to plug it in somewhere. I have an idea. Okay, so like we could do this one of 2 ways, and this is going to be based on what you think we should do. You guys tell me, what do you think we should do? Should we go down to the slum area and just plug right up and say screw it, or should we go park up in a restaurant type deal? What do you think? Lindsay, welcome to broadcast. Because like one way or the other, I'm going to have to charge my phone. And I kind of just, you know what I'm actually going to end up doing? I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to just live stream with you guys so the phone dies. And when the phone shuts off, then the phone's dead, because, you know, we live stream all the way till the phone's dead. So if we're just talking and the phone shuts off, then that's why.
Then it'll be a birthday miracle.
Making mature choices. No more going to the slums. Somebody else needs that spot. I have places I can go now. So no more being cheap. Lindsay says, I thought you saw me on YouTube. It was someone else, though. Who's the other Matty R? Okay. So there's Matty R that you guys know of from like years ago on Periscope. And then recently, over the past 2-3 years, there's this guy who's a comedian, and his name is Matty R. And he is like famous in Hollywood. And I found him like 3 years ago, and I was watching him since he was like, you know, he didn't have a whole lot of followers at that point. He had some, but like he was just coming up. I think he had like his first special, and now he's pretty popular. Has a lot of scandals. But yeah, apparently there's a famous Matty R, and then there's our personal Matty R. So we got 2. That's kind of cool. You know? Talia, welcome to BO.
What scandals is comedian Matthew Rife involved in?
Yeah, we're not going to do sketchy. We're gonna just bypass that and keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
Bien, puede revisar si desea.
That's awesome. I love people. I really do. I wonder what fame can get us. I wonder if there's somewhere that I could just plug up and be like, so I got like 200 people in the broadcast. Can I just like plug my phone in here? Let's see if I get away with that.
Yeah, Hollywood loves the IP2 streamers doing that kind of shit. I'm sure that would work great for you, James.
He goes, if it was friend of yours, he's really not. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll tell you what,
He calls them both Matty R because like their names are both Matthew Rife, so like they're both just Matty R to him.
I can't really agree with the notion that our Matty R our small Matty R is infamous. He's really not infamous. He's not that bad.
No, he's fucking evil.
Not bad. Like at this point, I've met people that are infamous, and he's not infamous. He's just a guy who a lot of people try to make up rumors about.
No, James, he's selling a fake cancer machine.
And it's not fun. And the guy that you guys are picking on really hasn't done a whole lot of stuff.
I'm recording their live in case they take it down. But yeah, I guess we'll look into fucking Daisy's birthday. This is the day of birthdays.
And I'm kind of
fucking Libras.
When like he moved on in his life years ago and is literally just minding his own business, doing his own thing. You know, like I know what that's like. Like
I'm sad too.
And to me, it looks like it's been the same experience for him, a very similar experience. So, I mean, it's just, you know, like why be coming down on somebody for something they allegedly did like 10 freaking years ago, 6, 7 years ago? You know, like life goes on, people change. And from what I've seen from him, he has, you know, according to what I've seen, he's changed, or at least his behavior has changed, or at least he's disciplined his behavior. And so since he's chosen to discipline his behavior, you know, it's up to us to forgive him and, you know, give that second chance and try to move forward with him instead of taking stuff out on him.
No. Okay. I don't fucking even. James, of course, he's a piece of shit. Of course, he's going to defend Matty R.
Whether or not they were talking about.
I'll show you guys a clip of fucking Matty R.
You know, if you brought that up, I'd had the same thing to say. Birthday freebies. Well, I'll tell you what. I got my free coffee for the day from Starbucks, and that's kind of enough for me. You know, I'm not really trying to overdo it. Like, there's all these different places I probably could get freebies from, and they're all over Hollywood. But I'm not really trying to overdo it. You know, I was gonna take a seat and do something. What was I gonna do? I was gonna sit down. Why did I want to sit down? I wanted to sit down and do something. I just can't remember what it was. Ah, darn it. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get halfway down the Walk of Fame, and I'm going to remember why I wanted to sit down.
James, you're homeless. Out of all the things you could do, what could you have possibly forgotten you wanted to do sitting down on a bench? Just sit there and ramble.
I don't know if I do that, so I'm just going to keep walking. ID, welcome to broadcast. Michelle, welcome to broadcast. Thanks for the hearts.
The sad thing is, like, Matty R probably would put him up in a hotel just to piss me off, because Matty R doesn't like me either. Evil people don't like me.
Up in a place, and I'll just stay live, and I'll talk to you guys, mind my own business. And if they have a problem with it, or somebody calls in, or they say something to me, I'll be like, all right, sorry about that. They won't mind me. Just like they're pretty used to me as a typical, a frequent customer. So, I'll see if I can just go in there and talk to you guys through text while we're live and stay plugged in. And then, if they have an issue with it, then I'll just shut the broadcast off and charge up. Like, some businesses are cool with it, some businesses aren't. But like this one place I frequent their business as a customer, and then I'll use their charge ports. So we'll see if they're comfortable with that. They already know who I am, just because they've gotten calls before and they've been told, hey, I'm in there, blah blah blah. But they're pretty cool with me, so I shouldn't have an issue. They've actually helped to protect my privacy while I was in there when there'd be people coming in or knocking on the window. Like the other day, I was actually sitting on my phone doing my own thing, and somebody was knocking on the window trying to say hi to me while I'm like in there as a customer doing my own thing. And they stopped that from happening. And then 2 other times there were people that came into the cafe and, were trying to talk to me, and I didn't know who they were. And the security came over and removed those people and apologized to me, and they gave me a free coffee. So I should be safe there to do my thing. And if not, then you guys will see me in a little while. ID, welcome to broadcast. Michelle, thanks for the hearts. Ling Ling, thanks for the hearts. Michelle, what's up? Azul, welcome to broadcast. DJ, thanks for the hearts. ID goes, people actually call places when you're trying to charge your phone. Well, when I'm on live stream, sometimes it happens. Or if it's like where somebody in real life sees me and they're like jealous or something, they'll call. But it doesn't happen all that often anymore. It's like between internet fame and real fame is like the most grueling experience. Like breaking out into real life celebrity status is the most grueling, defamating, and uncomfortable experience you could possibly ever have. Because between almost getting there and getting there, there are so many people that'll try to hold you back and will try to tell you how to live and will try to impede your ability to continue growing. They'll tell you to get out when you're minding your own business and doing good. And so, it's just about doing your due diligence, trusting your own abilities. And when someone who does know what they're talking about tells you, hey, maybe it's time to quit, if you know that you can power through, then you power through. And if you can't, at least you try, And so for me, the next step is being able to, actually hang out and do what I do without having to be worrying about a whole lot. Carla, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the hearts. Mama, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the hearts. It's like a lot of people. Just give me a minute. You just can't walk through everybody. Some people do, but man, he's cute. All right.
I feel like we're gonna out.
Where's my hat? It's in my backpack. I don't feel like wearing it right now. The sun's not really in my eyes today, so I'm not wearing it.
Conger, how you doing? I don't know if you got my messages. James said that he's never been banned from any platform. Do you want to list all the platforms you got him banned from? I know you at least got him banned from Patreon, but I know there's more.
Yeah, some people are surprised. They're like, you're actually going to try to go live stream there? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I? I wouldn't fit in this industry. I wouldn't fit into this industry if I wasn't willing to push the limits here and there. Sometimes you have to try to find out. And if it works out for you.
That's the list? Was I right? It was just Patreon? Go find. Okay, here we go. Here's the list. Yeah.
You were told that the upper hand wasn't even possible. And then you end up 3 steps ahead instead of 2 steps behind. And at least if you're told no, you're only taking half a step back, So we're going to give it a try and see how it works out. And hopefully it works out for the best. But one way or the other, it's worth a try. Sabrina, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the follow. Now, if all the spots are taken up and I don't have somewhere I could charge my phone, then, I'll go from there. But, we'll try. Or I could just go plug in at it's a Sunday. Library's not going to be open. I don't really go to the library anymore, but it was an idea. Sweet, welcome to the broadcast. I have to admit, you guys are really clever with those usernames. Just coming up with using the words that I use. It's pretty funny. And I do use those words quite a bit, so it's pretty funny. Okay, if you guys know of anywhere in Hollywood that I could like go get a coffee or something and charge my phone and hang out, let me know, because that's the goal right now, is to find somewhere I could plug in without having to shut down the live stream. And when
No, you're good, Conger. I figured you were sleeping. Today is his birthday. He's been birthdaying it up since last night. He, you should watch the last stream I did. He was really angry. Women woke him up and didn't want to fuck him.
people just assume that you're poor and not that, you know, you're just ill-equipped for the day. So like today, I'm technically ill-equipped.
Well to stay still.
I have like an idea. That's a bad idea. No, we're not doing it. Not today. Not today. Today's my birthday. We are not doing it today. What I will do is I'm gonna go see if these guys got charge ports, because if they do, I'll get a coffee from them and I can hang out for a little bit. John says Starbucks would have been the spot to do that. No,
No, I did not wake him up. Someone on the street woke him up. A woman. I'm not a woman either. Maybe I sound like. Do I sound like a woman? Probably. I hope not. I mean, people say I sound like fucking RFK, which is not true.
but normally, yeah, Starbucks is usually the place for it. But I'm gonna come in here and find out. I don't actually see
I hope not.
if they have them in here either. What do I think of Sublime? He had a Dalmatian. I listen to Sublime. Phillies fan. What about the library? Library's closed today. It's a Sunday.
I mean, well, I'm not like really. I'm not talking to James in a sexual manner, but I am talking to him as a woman who is identified as a male because I forgot to change my gender. But yeah, no, I mean, like I am fucking with him, but not. I don't want James awake when I'm trying to sleep, right? So that was not me last night, waking him up.
Very proud of myself. I'm not smoking this thing too fast. It's good. I'm a good, stable, responsible birthday. It's Saturday. Oh, it is a Saturday, isn't it? I mean, the library might be open.
I don't even want to go.
Well, truthfully, I hate to say this, but the plugs in the library don't really charge all that fast, and I'm pretty sure that I would have to shut down the live stream because they do have law enforcement that hangs out in the library, because there's like a lot of people who come into the library who are struggling with issues. And I know,
Why does he hate to say that the library charging ports aren't that great? he thinks the library is going to be offended by it or something. I don't know. That's weird.
I'm thinking. I'll tell you, they do a pretty good job at Hollywood of making sure there aren't places to plug in. You're kind of expected to show up with your own, power and your own battery.
You don't like Alabama? Roll Tide. Roll Tide. That's the saying, right?
Necessity is what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention or innovation or something like that. So I am definitely in need of a plug.
The library plugs, apparently, they don't charge his phone. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Like, they don't have the voltage that normal plugs have. But he's like, it takes 5 hours to charge my phone at the library and only like an hour everywhere else.
Birthday money, I'll probably be able to buy a portable battery. But until then, I'm just going to keep looking.
Steve Kelso has been warned. I got to reach out to fucking Josh to make sure that he hasn't been giving him money. This is like, the James universe is very... It needs a lot of oil. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm constantly just checking in on things and fucking, he's a piece of work. This guy.
But I will come back probably live after boxing. Unless I hang out with my friend that I'm going boxing with. He might want to hang out for my birthday. So I might have to wait. Yeah, but I'll tell you, there really isn't anywhere on the Walk of Fame to plug the phone in. There just isn't. And I could go down to the plug down a road, but if I plug it in down a road, I'm still going to be sitting in the sun, and it's probably the phone will probably die faster than charging it. Let's see if I buy a piece of pizza or something. There's got to be something somewhere.
Mr. Phil, how you doing? Happy birthday to James.
Oh well. Tiffany, welcome to Bigo. Philly says he is going to give you a birthday present. Is he going to give you a birthday present? I don't know. Find out when we hang out. I thought he was single, and I thought he's pretty cute.
But he's not. But James isn't gay, guys.
So yeah. Let me find something out real quick.
Yeah, doesn't Starbucks give you free stuff on your birthday?
Scotty Boy Open Broadcast. I have an idea.
I know, right? This is cute.
Hi.
Well,
Hey, let me ask you. You have the ability to charge the portable. Like, I just paid my bill for this. Darn it. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. All right.
I mean, bi.
Yeah, so.
Bi is a form of gay. I'm like, are you not gay if you're bi? Is that, I don't make the rules.
Oh, out of luck on that.
That's not the right camera.
I did actually have somebody. Oh, you know what? I forgot too. I didn't see that text message, or I didn't see the text message until after I got off the broadcast. Then I forgot to answer him because I fell asleep. But I actually had this guy that I was going to meet up with, and he invited me to come to his house for the night. If you know what I'm saying? And I just totally forgot to answer. So that's all right. Maybe I could hit him up and hang out. But I have a feeling that after boxing class, I'm going to be busy till the end of the night. Don't worry, I'm not a home wrecker. But you never know what people are into around here, so I'll find out. It might be possible that him and his husband are interested, so we'll see. And I mean, if he's, for how attractive he is, I can only imagine what his husband looks like.
Everyone's into James. Everyone just loves James.
3%. Hey, boss. Let me ask you. I know we got the cafe up the road to charge phones, right? Like I can go in there and get a coffee, charge my phone. Nate, do you know of anywhere else on the Walk of Fame that I could charge my phone?
On the Walk of Fame, maybe McDonald's. I think it's just starting McDonald's.
Do they have spaces?
I think they do. But I think you have to do the same thing.
Well, I don't mind buying something. I just want to make sure I can plug in. And
I believe they do have plugs at McDonald's over there.
Awesome.
So either that, or you can go to a library that's an iBar.
Okay.
But that's the library. That's off the Walk of Fame. So
I appreciate you.
Go on.
All right.
I'm already gonna.
I know you'd think being a local, I wouldn't have to ask that question, but I haven't many times been in this position to not know where to plug in. So, yeah. Oh. John says, Guy Pierce is probably having a party to crash. It's his birthday, too. I don't know who Guy Pierce is. I don't know who that is.
Wrong button.
Yeah, I don't want to plug some there either.
Guy.
I know who to ask. I know exactly who to ask. Wish me luck.
Oh, it's Guy Ferrari. Guy Fieri? Ferrari? Fieri?
Boo. Question. Where around here can I plug my phone in other than the cafe up the road? I haven't many times been in this position, but I'm in the middle of my day. I got like an hour to go, but I got no idea. I'm going to go try to get lucky. Wish me luck. John, welcome to the broadcast. I don't see any in there either. 2%, 1%. All right, guys, we're going to die pretty soon. Battery's going to die. After battery's dead, I'm going to have to charge for a little bit before I can come back live. So when the battery dies, which it probably will before we get to a charger, I am going to see you either later tonight or tomorrow.
Or never. That'd be cool too. I'd like it if James got arrested.
AGT, welcome to the broadcast. Make sure to follow before the phone shuts down, all right? Hit me up, plug me in, don't forget, and get me on TikTok so we can start going live on TikTok because I'm getting a lot of demands from that direction, expecting me to go live on TikTok. And I keep telling, like, even the TikTok team, I got to have 1,000 to go live on TikTok. So people are telling me, well, you need to be posting more. Well, I'm posting, but I'm trying. I'm pushing myself to do it more than I had planned to. But I will. I just got to have you, like I said, we got to get the numbers to that level before I can do it. But the phone is definitely about to die. So I will see you guys soon. Just don't forget to hit that follow button now because once the broadcast shuts down, well, then I'm gone. So make sure to hit the follow button before the broadcast shuts down.
The iPhone XCOM. 10th way there.
Does no, unfortunately. I thought maybe at least.
I feel like the Zoomers would be on his side. You know, Zoomers are pretty fucking stupid. They're like, free Diddy. They're like walking out of schools in protest to free Diddy. I don't even know. Like, is that a troll?
I'll tell you what, if this battery lasts until I get to the plug, I'm going to
fucking hate Zoomers.
Be very impressed. I sure hope it does. That 1% usually lasts the longest. 100%, 75%, and 1% usually lasts the longest.
I think that did it. He's got the lines going right now. Hold on, I'll show you guys what I mean. These lines. Oh, you can't really see. I don't want to pull it too far. My cord's gonna get jacked. I think he's dead. I think his phone died. I think it died. Dunzo, yeah. So I'll show you guys. Matty R wanted to pay some. Just wanted to get my docs, basically. I don't know if I've ever shown that on this channel. Have I? I don't think so. I showed a bunch of other stuff about Matty R, but not like him being like, I want to get Steve's docs. I'll just assume he's gone. We'll just assume he's gone. I'll hear him come back in my ear if he does come back, but I think he's pretty much done. Let's see. Ooh. Let me grab this. Pull this here. Or actually, I can do making this harder on myself. Making it harder on myself. Hello people. Hello, people. You like the hoodie over the hat look? I'm not wearing a hat. I'm not wearing a hat. But you like me being in a hood better than me being in a hat? Is that what you mean? Because I don't know. Is this easier? Is this easier for me? Maybe. We'll do a poll. We'll run a poll. It's like Eminem. No. All right. Oh yeah. So Conger was fighting Madiar when I came into this. So this is on a Twitter space. This is K-Rock's Twitter space. I'm not too familiar with him. I think we follow each other. Yeah, he's dead. He died. So I don't remember exactly when. I think I come in. When do I come in at? We can just listen to it, I guess. We'll skip forward a bit.
In Pete's iPad, iPhone. He used to send me stuff. Remember all that?
Instead of hat.
Okay, so I want to tell everyone else except that's here. I'm playing a fucking game right now. And here's the inside game. Me and Sprinks are husband and husband. Like, I'm transitioning, so I'm the wife.
Oh. So I'm pretty sure, like, this is before him and Sprinks dated, but he was, like, visiting Sprinks or something. Like, he was with Sprinks during this call, I'm pretty sure.
And everyone should play along with this, because from here on out, whatever Sprinks says, I'm going to fucking agree with. 100%. I don't give a fuck what she says. What? Okay, but Conger, back to me and you. No, it's true. But what's your claims, Conger? Wait, I'm sorry, Croc. Go ahead.
Spring said I'm the most amazing man she's ever met. So you agree?
Listen. From what Sprinks has told me, Croc is like dangling a knee knocker, and it's not even about fried chicken. It's all about.
So Taproot is Matty R. He sounds drunk and on drugs.
The steak on the fucking grill, and whenever we're in Georgia, that's what she's getting.
I have really short thighs. Only some people will get that.
All right, let's.
No, that's not what I said. I said clear time. I got it.
Okay,
so you used
Michael
spring.
Okay, that's all of the comp's LCD screen or what computer screen inside of his truck.
A cop,
and that's how. Hang on, hang the fuck on. Hang on.
That's Conger. Conger's fighting with him right now.
Shut up,
would you like me to go get my neighbor who's a county sheriff and let him go over here and talk to you? You cannot take a photo of my record of a policeman's screen. Okay, that's a lot.
Hang on. Yeah, okay, so I took a photo of his screen inside of his vehicle, and that's how I got your social security number and knew that there were warrants on you. That's the reason I claimed that. That's the reason I read your.
Whoa. We're not talking here.
No. I'm not doxing. Conger, shut up. So, yeah, me and Meredith went down to near the graveyard to where the sheriff.
So Matty is telling Conger here, he's like, I knew you were a criminal and you weren't us for arrest because me and this woman went down to the graveyard where we saw a cop at the graveyard and we took a picture of his screen and it had Conger's social security number in it, and that's how we figured it out.
Officer or whatever pulled in.
Sheriff officer?
Sheriff officer.
There you go.
Okay. So where he pulled in, and I took a photo on his screen, and there was at one point whenever I was in the condo, you said, please read it out loud, your social security number, and I did. And it said that you had warrants. I mean, you guys can call Meredith, ask her this. It's
Meredith already said she don't want to be involved in any of this bullshit. So
no. Please do call Meredith. And please, I think I can call Meredith right now. Do you want to do that?
Well, go ahead, because she said she's not going to deal with any of your bullshit.
She can verify that we went down to a graveyard and we were getting ready to file like police reports against you.
At the graveyard.
At a graveyard. They don't have sheriff's officers. They don't have sheriff's department in Mobile. They have graveyards they work out of. Is that correct?
What the fuck are you talking about? We went to a graveyard.
You just said there's a graveyard.
A sheriff's
Steve,
officer showed.
There we go. Now things get not as I don't know. We get interrupted actually, but I'll skip past that part.
You let Steve Divine up in here, please.
Divine.
Steve's there. See if he'll request to come up. Let him talk to Manny.
Yeah, he's been requesting. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, let him up. He's good.
Yes, please do.
He has a YouTube channel.
It's my credentials. I got a YouTube channel.
Is that the bar?
Monica, how are you?
Can make sense of Maddie R.
Hold on real quick. Let's let Monica have the mic. Monica, how are you?
And then this woman wants to talk about nothing. Oh, I'll skip this.
Beautiful. What's the art
For something.
No, y'all really.
Steve Delive just joined. Conger's like, hey, you want Steve to join? Yeah, Steve, I messaged you. How are you?
Maddie R. Are you high or drunk today?
I am
both.
Well, let's just say I'm everything, but how are you?
Hang on. Steve, can you Sprint said that I gave you all the information about Maddie and that's why you calling him out because I sent you a but did I give you any information on Maddie R?
Not that I remember. If you did, I didn't use any of it.
Springs gave me information on Maddie R. Your beau.
Like
okay, because the bitch came up here and said I gave you everything. That's why you went at him. So
you did an interview with his ex-wife, but that's like anything.
Yeah,
that's pretty much where it ends.
That has nothing to do with what you've been talking about. So I didn't send you anything about Maddie.
Why is Maddie R going to graveyards to find your social insurance number, Conger?
Oh wait, he's finding police reports with sheriff's officers in a graveyard. So they don't have sheriff's departments down in Mobile, Alabama. They use the graveyard to do all their reporting. So
gotcha.
Hey K Rock, how you doing?
But Maddie, you want to send me a cease and desist?
Got your tongue.
Yeah, so that's why I came in is because Maddie R was sending me DMs saying like, I'm gonna send you a cease and desist. I'm gonna sue you, this and that, blah blah blah. Because I said his fucking machine was bullshit, which is it. His machine is fucking bullshit.
I know you don't like pussy, do you?
oh my god.
Hey, hang on.
I think that's Jeff.
Okay, so
Shut up, little retard. Go get.
Dear God, can we just stop everybody talking except for me and Steve Delive? Are you okay with that, Steve?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This is me having a conversation with Maddie R about him wanting my docs for it started at $500 and he raised it to $1,000.
I know that Conger's like, hey, do you do this or that? It's trying to lead you. I have no issues.
Oh, and he just assumed that Conger was the one like telling me all this stuff about him. So he's like, Conger, he's just he's full of shit. You shouldn't believe him, like this and that.
I don't know why you said what you said against me about like, oh, you're stealing people's pensions or you're harassing women. I don't do any of that.
I said that he gave a woman an STD, which is fact. He strangled a woman, which is fact. He got stabbed in the stomach for it. He's scamming cancer patients. I really didn't get into specifics about like stealing people's pensions. I guess you could come to that conclusion because like if you're on a pension and you're gonna spend $5,000 on one of these stupid machines that Maddie R makes for I think under $20 to have this false sense of, oh, maybe this will cure my cancer. Like that's pretty shitty. That's pretty fucking shitty.
I never said you were stealing people's pensions or harassing women. I said you were trying to cure cancer and a whole bunch of other wacky shit, and you got stabbed in the stomach. Did you watch the videos I did on you, or are you just like running off assumption?
No, okay.
Why are you mad at me, Maddie? I'm mad at you for like a whole bunch of other reasons I don't think you're aware of. I don't care if you're cool with me or not.
Okay, that's great. I'm not mad at you. I don't care if you're mad at me, but you said like I am working towards like healthy situations as in curing cancer. I am doing that. I've never made the claim that I cured cancer, nor would I until I actually have the clinical trials to do so. Because I understand the situation. I understand how all this.
He knows how to phrase it so he doesn't get sued. That's pretty much. He's not working towards anything. He's a fucking drug addict. He's not. If this is the man that cures cancer, I will eat my hat or whatever. I will leave YouTube. I will leave YouTube forever. Maddie R is the one who cures cancer.
Oh, that's who Taproot is now. God
Yeah.
damn,
So,
retarded.
so Steve, I don't understand why you would say I'm evil, other than listening to other people. I'm just wanting to ask.
No, I seen him drive to the hospital with a knife sticking out of his stomach, drunk because he was strangling his girlfriend.
I actually ask you.
I was
this.
listening to you.
Okay,
Everything
but no.
that I
Wait a minute.
based
Wait a
off
minute.
your evilness
What? Okay,
is
then
off your
tell
own
me.
broadcasts and your ex.
Maddie, you've been evil on your own broadcast. There's plenty of replays of you out there on YouTube from Periscope days where you're doing pure evil shit.
Okay.
Wait, is
There's
that Michael
You
Allen?
told- I'm sorry to mute, but let's take 10 seconds and enjoy the picture I put in the nest, and then we go back to the evilness. But isn't that fucking cool, dude? That's
No,
what
wait
I'm.
a minute. Can
Oh, yeah.
can you announce yourself when you're talking? That was Michael Allen Conger, right?
Yes, Michael Allen Conger. That's correct. Everybody knows
Okay.
my name. Thank you.
So, Steve,
Was that an attempt at a dox on Conger? Why are you saying his middle name?
if you say,
And you're Matthew P. Rice. So
yeah, I am. Steve, if you think that I'm evil,
Wow.
that's your opinion. That's fine.
Hell
But
yeah.
for you to make claims that I'm stealing
Hell yeah.
people's pension or whatever, dude, that's just untrue. Come on, man.
When did I say you were stealing people's pensions specifically?
There's been many claims made by you, and I get it. That's fine.
No, he claimed that this is going to help with your cancer, and amongst other things. I have like a whole 5-hour recording of him going on this like pretty popular Twitter user's account who has like 300,000 followers, making all these claims, fielding questions from people who have cancer, and him being like, yeah, I'll send you a machine, like give me a good review and fucking tell your friends, and like if you have cancer, this can definitely help with it. And he's using like other people's things too. It's probably not causation. I don't think his stupid fucking machine, which is the same machine that Scientology uses to audit people, is curing anything at all. Like this machine, it's an old fucking scamming machine that's been debunked like ages ago. Matthew just put a couple extra coils on it or something and is like, oh no, this is gonna work. I've seen him attest to his machine killing the nanobots that are in vaccines. I've seen him attest to it helping diabetes and amongst other things. Like he's a fucking snake oil salesman.
You're in a drama community. You're going after Jimmy Saroka, who
James brought up Matty R, so I'm showing people who Matty R is, because people are like, "Who's Matty R? Why does he keep bringing this guy up?" It's like, I don't know, but this is Matty R. Oh, specifically because James said Matty R wasn't evil, so I was like, well, Matty R was trying to like get my docs not that long ago.
Jimmy hated me too because I hate Jimmy. He's a perpetrator. He wants
to take Jimmy out to dinner. What is he talking about? That's his newest thing. Him and Springs wants to take James out to dinner.
To abuse women, a lot of things, but
you're worse than Jimmy. You're way worse than Jimmy.
How so?
You're running a scam, in my opinion, a fucking scam to have this false sense of hope that this thing is going to help cure their cancer. I know that you're trying to like be safe with it and be like, it's not a cure, but it's supposed to help with cancer or something, right? That's what you told Dr. Keck on that 5-hour Twitter space.
Let me clarify this. Okay. This is a wellness device. I've never claimed to cure cancer, but I will say that all of my customers that have reported back to me have said it's been an increase on curing the cancer. Like,
so what? That's semantics. It's an increase on curing the cancer. Ashley, who is Springs only with Maddie because he has money now. I don't like if he didn't gain all that money from fucking taking cancer patients' money and giving them false hope. I wouldn't give a shit. But like that's pretty fucking shitty. Like that's blood money,
there was a guy who said that his mother had colon cancer. They got the machine after everything was progressing, and then after they got the machine, the cancer went down and she ends up having no cancer now. Now, let me ask you this, Steve, before you talk. I see you unmuted. Have you seen the stuff that I put online? Because I never refer to myself. I never make claims. I ask my customers to speak for me because I believe in grassroots and I have to be fully transparent and truthful. I cannot make claims. I let my people speak for me so that we can further this movement. Now, what is the issue with that, and what would you like to see?
So you don't cherry pick people's experiences just the positive ones. So if someone asked for their money back, you would show that and show that you gave the money back, or an experience where maybe it didn't work at all.
You know what's funny though is like if someone dies of fucking cancer, they're probably not going to be asking for their money back because they're fucking dead. You know what I mean? So like how many people are really asking for their money back, right?
Yes, 100%. Find somebody I did not give their money back, and I'll give you $1,000 because my returns are less than 0.5%. I can promise you that.
Well, because if it doesn't work,
no,
dead,
hang on,
right?
hang on.
They die.
Hang on. Less than 0.5%. No, actually, I've had a couple of people die, and they've requested their money back within 30 days. I've given them their money back.
So like when they were spending $5,000 on this stupid machine instead of like, I don't know, maybe cancer treatments that would actually fucking help them, would Matty R be responsible for these people's death?
I have no problem with that. I have a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. I'm not this person that you've heard that I am. I'm a stand-up guy, and whatever the fuck is going on with you and your mind and dealing with people who deal with drama, it's not me, dude. I just don't.
What's ever going on in my mind? Whatever's going on in my mind, guys. Yeah, it's all in my head.
Want any part of it, and I'm willing to settle it in court if you want to. But
you said it wasn't the Scientology audit machine, right?
No. That's called an e-bridge machine that works off of microcurrent. I think it's 800 megahertz.
I have him on recording telling Dr. Keck that it's the Scientology audit machine. That's why I asked him this. Because he was like, it's literally the same machine that Scientologists use. I just tweaked it a bit.
The 850 megahertz. And what it does is... No, hang on. Let me explain. 800 to 850 megahertz of microcurrent. And whenever you have like a disturbing thought, it creates a resistance. So therefore, that's the reason the needle goes down. It's a resistance machine. And I know a lot of Scientologists, and I don't think they're bad people. I'm not joining Scientology. I'm not trying to do any of this, but I'm not trying to placate anybody or lie to them, Steve. So what the hell is going on?
But it's the Scientology audit machine, right?
No, it's not. It's not a microcurrent machine. This is an electromagnetic frequency wave-field generator.
Land the fucking plane.
Who, me?
Let me explain or let him explain?
Please. You got other people with their hands up. I'm just trying to be nice.
Wait, Croc, who are you asking, me or Steve?
Everybody.
I don't even know why he had to interrupt there, but you know, it's his show.
Buddy, just let's Lady Lynn's had her hand up for longer.
Wait, can me and Steve
picture of the fucking I put up the nest.
Croc, please listen.
Well, it's kind of addressing part of what y'all are talking about.
All right,
Croc.
Either
me and Steve can talk about this on here, or we can talk about this in private. I sent him my cell phone number. I've reached out. He can call me right now.
But we should have
I can see why you would rather. I can see why you'd rather do it that way. I think when he was referring
Let's
to,
just ask Steve. Steve, what would you do? Would you rather talk to me or just do the social thing?
This isn't social because I'm coming from the medical aspect of it.
I could not hear
I've
Steve.
watched
Please,
people.
Lynn, stop.
Well,
Steve, can you answer
he
that?
was talking about you taking money from pensions, and in a way, what he's talking about is you tend to prey on the vulnerable.
Who is this? I don't know who this is, but it seems like they're agreeing with me, so I like it.
The ones that have little hope, or they've exhausted all hope. And they don't, most of those are fixed income. They have very little money. And so they're willing to take a penalty on cashing in a CD early or something like that. And we all know it within the medical community, the effect of a placebo. We all know that. There is some legitimacy in that. My question is, if your machine has any scientific backing, and yes, you have mentioned a couple of times that it goes along the same lines as Scientology's little scam machine. But my question is, if it does have legitimacy, why has no institution of academiology, no company got behind it to really pump in some research? Why are you, the Flim Flam man, just peddling this across the internet?
Yeah, why are you, the Flim Flam man, doing this? She's more eloquent than me. That's good. This is good. I'm glad she called me.
And then when you get called out, you start your threats because you offered $500 and made some implied threats about Steve because he was questioning your bullshit. Now, I've also had DMs telling me not to say anything to you. But all you are is a blowhard. Right now, like you said, you're either drunk or high or both. You're full of shit. And it doesn't take you long, even within the medical communities of Twitter. Most of them have found you out.
Silence. He's probably just going to be like, I just want to talk to Steve.
Can I go now, Lynn? Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead, but
For now.
You're a sweetheart, Lynn. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks for introducing so many different curves and turns that I could replay.
Oh, that was a straight path.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty fucking... There's no twists or turns there.
Baby, that was a straight path.
Would you like to do
don't
it?
like is that you can't flim-flam around.
Would you like to do it one-on-one? You had many different questions. I don't remember all of them because it was very quick. Let's just do it one.
There's no questions. Those were just statements. No questions were asked. Well, I guess like the one question was, how come no medical institute or any like academic thing has picked up on this this miracle technology, you know, if it actually had some legitimacy to it.
One by one. What's your first question and addressing nature? Then I'll do it. I'll address it one by one.
No, you're not going to muddy the water. Go back to Steve. I was only clarifying.
No. That just shows
that you were
you're
trying to
muddy water. I don't even know what.
Oh, no. You were talking about.
Okay, please continue.
Pensions. How can I get into their pensions? Well, I just gave you 4 examples.
But anyone can have cancer. You can scan cancer money from anyone of any age. But Maddie, there's a lot of stuff. What happened with that knife in your stomach that you were live streaming? What happened
Steve,
right before that?
Steve, listen, I don't know everything that Lynn was talking about because there was a lot.
Well, you should know about the knife sticking out of your
just
stomach.
shut up
That's
and
what
let
I'm
me
asking
talk.
about.
My God, dude. Okay, Lynn just came in here and was like this, that, the other.
You're not going to use me as a flying monkey. He's asking you about the knife.
I can address it all.
The knife.
One-on-one.
Remember
Why
the first of the many women you abused? You remember the knife. Stop deflecting. You won't use me as your flying monkey.
I want to see which knife story we get.
Yeah, because there's a couple. I want to see what he said, like why he was stabbed.
Okay, let's just address one-on-one pensions. What do you have to say against pensions?
That's why I said anyone of any age could have cancer. Like, it's not just people with pensions he's going after. That's why I didn't want to focus on that. He's scamming cancer patients. It's sure, like you could be taking people's pensions technically, but that's not the main focus. It's not something I wanted to focus on.
Imagine that, Steve.
No,
my
Lynn,
Lord.
You said that I'm stealing people's pensions. What do you have to address that with?
She just elaborated.
Do you remember the knife, Maddie?
What does that have to do with pensions? Yeah, a bitch stabbed me.
Steve's asking
a bitch stabbed
you about the knife.
That's great, but Lynn,
is
you
it
said
the
a lot
lady
of
that
things.
you've got next to you
He's
that you
stalling
don't
so
want
he
to
can come up with
hear
something.
I'm not
about
stalling.
all of your
Okay,
abusive
Steve, what do you want?
He's not at her house right now. He's somewhere else right now.
Oh,
Steve.
he's got another woman? Wow.
Steve,
it's Sprinks.
What would you like to ask me direct one-on-one? Let's have a conversation.
The knife. What happened with the knife?
I got stabbed by Amanda.
By Amanda.
By what?
I got stabbed by Amanda. What's the problem?
Amanda. Okay, why'd she stab you?
That's a girl.
It doesn't matter, but what does that have to do with
it kind of
because you were choking her at the time?
What does that have to do with any of the claims that you've made against my company? Because I'm ready to send
the claims about the company, the one where you say like you're related to what, the Rife Machine guy, the original Rife Machine guy, when you're not.
Yeah.
At all.
Let's do it.
Let's do what? Do whatever you want.
There's a 40-minute video on the Rife thing where it shows you're not related to her.
I'm talking to Steve. My God, Steve, I'm talking to you. Steve, can you agree for everyone else to shut up and you and I have a conversation publicly?
That's what we're doing right now. People can
No,
jump in.
it's not. It's not what we're doing right now because other people jump in. So just say, "Hey, everyone."
Maddie, this is your community. This isn't even my community.
Dude,
I just
this
feel like
isn't
coming
my
around every
fucking community.
Yeah, that was it's his home turf. This isn't my home turf. I'm not part of this community. You know, I'm from YouTube. That's my credentials. But like you'd think that people in Maddie's own community would go to bat for him. That's why I was like, I don't care if we do it here, because like technically you should have home field advantage. Like people should have your back here, right? Like why does it matter if it's jumps in or not?
I mean, you're here more than I am.
No, I'm not.
I like Steve.
No, I don't know about that.
No,
So you've been here since when? Like
No,
2018,
dude.
2017?
You're listen.
2016, actually.
Yeah.
Listen. This is not my community. Croc, is this my community? Am I around more than Steve Delive or whatever?
I actually never seen Steve before, I don't think.
He's somebody who...
Yeah, I haven't talked to Croc before.
Chris Anonymous. I know Chris Anonymous. You know Chris Anonymous.
So the video that I'm going to pin here, that's the original Matty R stream that I did with the knife sticking out of his stomach and everything, where he live streamed himself driving drunk to the hospital to get the knife taken out. So that was fun. If you want some context to that.
That's right. I know Chris.
Yeah, I know Chris kind of is my introduction to the community.
Do you believe that Chris is truthful?
Is what?
Truthful. Like
truthful?
Honest.
I guess so.
Honest.
Steve, I'm gonna throw you a follow.
Would he have any reason to lie?
Would Chris have any reason to lie? Not that I've seen. With my dealings with him, no.
Okay. Chris, can you come up? And I'm just gonna talk about me being part of it. I'm not even gonna do it till he comes up.
Chris,
why do we need Chris here? Chris is in the audience. I see him.
Because you're asking me, and I think that you need an outside source to verify.
To verify
what does he need to verify when there's plenty of videos on you about all the shit you've done since 2016? No, I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up. There's plenty of videos on you and of me doing the same kind of shit from 2016 till the past few years.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. You don't like to be called out. I don't mind being called out because I can face the truth. You can't. That's your problem. You can't face the truth.
Yeah, I mean, like I've called Conger out on a lie once or twice, and he takes it on the chin. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just being silly." You know what I mean? Like Conger definitely can like admit to things way better than this fucking guy, Matty R.
I have no idea, but is Chris up here yet?
It's about what you're doing now.
Yeah, Chris is here.
I will say this. I was a terrible person on paper in the past. I've done a lot of shady shit, and
he killed his dog. He like couldn't like take his dog with him somewhere. So instead of like, I don't know, putting it out for adoption or giving it to someone, he killed it. He shot his dog and killed his dog. That's the kind of person Matty R is. On paper, I'm really bad. No, like just everywhere in general, you're bad. You're just a bad fucking guy.
I feel bad for it, but I've tried to improve my life. That does not mean that I'm still part of this community. And Steve, I will say that
he is part of this community as well. I don't even know why he's like arguing that.
Because you picked up on Jimmy Saroka. You've invited a lot of people into your life who will lie to you. And I'm not saying that
he's trying to gaslight me.
Like, you should not even believe me. And I don't see Chris up here. Maybe it's a glitch. But if Chris is here, Chris, am I part of this community?
Why is this even like this? Why does this matter at all? Am I part of this community? Is not a fucking defense of what you're doing, why you're scamming people, all of the shit you did before this. Like, it's a mute point. Like, I don't know why the fuck he's even leaning into it so hard.
Why is this the crux of it? That doesn't even matter. We can both say we're part of the community.
No,
that doesn't matter. I'm not
honestly pivoting. Steve, honestly, Matty's not part of the community anymore. He hasn't been part of the community in a few years. He does pop in, like he'll sit on the outside and listen because he seems to know a lot of shit that happens. So we know he sits on the outside and listens. He just sits on the outside of the gated community. That's what he does.
No, I'm not. I'm still not part of the community. I have a business to run. But Steve, like,
well, you seem to know a lot of shit that happens over here because you come in, you start talking about shit that you wouldn't know unless you were listening on the outside. There's a lot of hundreds going up. They agree with me, and these people ain't.
He's older than me for sure.
Even like me, but they're agreeing with me.
Like what? Like what?
Well, like in Ricky's while ago, you're talking about shit you wouldn't know about unless you have been around.
Like what?
And what are you going? And who are you going to take to court? You can't take anybody to court. It's freedom of fucking speech, you moron. And you can't put it. You cannot put a restraining order on anybody talking about any kind of shit on social media.
Michael Allen Conger, please stick to the specific thing that you said. You would not know anything like this. Like what?
Well, you bring stuff up all the time when you pop up.
I like when he gets all flustered. What the fuck was that, Maddie?
Like what? Quit generalizing. Name something fucking specific.
Quit generalizing. Yeah, he's getting flustered.
Like a while ago, you said in Ricky's space, you'll take people to court. They start talking about your damn business. We've been talking about it here. Well, how would you know that if you were not only outside listening? You're outside the little gates. You don't have a key card to get in, so you have to sit on the outside and listen.
Dude, you're generalizing. You're not naming anything specific.
Did you not just hear what? Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm pissed.
Do I need to have a few drinks before you can understand me?
Yeah, name something specific that I would know if I was part of this community.
Why does this matter? The only reason
catch what I said?
The only reason I even said that is basically because, like, I see it as you having a home field advantage. So I don't know why it would matter if we talk here or in private. No one here really knows me. I think a lot of people have even said that. So that's my only point. I don't know why we're getting to a pissing contest on who's more part of the community.
Steve, I get that. I get that. Home court advantage. I fully 100% understand that. What I'm asking Michael, though, like what he says, oh, you wouldn't know this unless you was part of, I'm not part of the community, dude. I run a business. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. And I know that you said that I was evil. I really feel like you're listening to a lot of people feed you stuff.
No, you are evil.
You are evil, Maddie.
Evil.
Your stuff is on YouTube.
Why
bunch of replays.
Why is Conger speaking up for you, Steve?
Conger just talks whatever he wants to talk. I'm not asking him to.
Okay, but wait, can you ask him
not
not
little machine through Dr. Parkinson, not through any of these Periscope people?
Wait, Steve, can you ask him not to speak for you?
Conger, don't speak for me. I thought he was just giving his own opinions.
I'm giving my own opinion. I'm not speaking for you. I'm giving my own damn opinion.
Okay, great. Can you drop down and let me and Steve have a conversation?
Actually, no, because you like to bring my name up. I'm going to sit right the fuck here. It's not your space. Last I checked, it's K's space,
Steve,
not yours.
I get it. He wants to influence you. That's fine. I will talk to you one-on-one.
How am I influencing him?
I'm not influenced by Conger. Michael Conger, he's like Kramer. I like him, but I'm not influenced by him. Like, you don't need to worry about that.
Like Kramer? God damn.
That's great. What about you and Furious Slug?
That's not his name.
Me and who?
Furious Slug on YouTube. What's going on with that?
Furious Slug?
Furious. I think it was
Furious Slug? Is that what he goes by now? Yeah, if you want my docs, like, you could just talk to him. He spreads it around all over the place. I don't know why you're offering people $500 for it.
Why did that happen?
What happened?
Why is he angry at you?
Oh, why is he angry at me? Because I did a video on him.
What kind of video? Is he a piece of shit?
I mean, he's a character, and he gets his hands on child porn a lot. So,
holy shit! Dude.
I wouldn't.
Listen. If he gets his hands on child porn, he's a piece of shit. Let me just define.
Who the fuck?
Well, he does it for the right. Well, not really the right reasons. He does it for clout, but he's trying to, like, expose pedophiles. But instead of going to the police, he'll just blast the child porn all over Twitter, and then they delete it all, and nothing happens. So he's an idiot. And
I get it. Croc, calm down. I understand what he said. Like, oh, the right.
No, I do too. I was.
He's getting mixed up on words. I'm not trying to.
No, I understand. I was saying,
dude, that fucking okay. So this guy's Slug
making me a cocktail.
No. If Slug is this piece of shit, he got his hands on child porn, dude. And this is outside of you and I. I'm just.
I don't know. If you guys want to watch that video, it's on my channel. I'm not getting into that. I forgot this guy was brought up, or else I wouldn't even be fucking playing this. But, you know, we're here now.
I'm asking right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's screenshots of him sharing the links and shit. There's been other instances where people have said they've sent him stuff. But that's, like, I think that's what he has the most problem with. All the other parts of the video is just me clowning on him being stupid. He'll dox other people, so I guess that's bad too, but, like, it's the internet, right?
Now understand that I have to question the legitimacy of what you're saying because you also think that I'm evil. So let me just question
you
that.
can watch the video.
No, I will. I'll talk to you offline. But you used to work with Repsion, is that right? Repsion or Repzilla?
No, I've never worked with any big YouTuber.
What was the deal with Repsion? Like, I know that Chris Anonymous found you because he turned Jimmy Saroka into Repsion. Repsion did a video. What did you have?
Repsion doesn't
actually
like me.
admitted that I make these crazy motherfuckers react more than anything else.
Yeti,
I was
haven't talked to you.
Yeti, I love you, but I'm just talking to Steve. Please just
Yeti, I've missed
No,
you.
Yeti's able to talk. Come
I forgot about Yeti. What's he been up to?
on, dude. Y'all been talking for a long
No,
time.
I want to talk to Steve about this because Steve and I have some.
Well, I think Yeti has a good
I just
thing. He's
wanted to
been
get a
saying
gauge
things
on
on.
Maddie.
He's been DMing me things about what y'all are saying that he thinks it's more progressive if you take a left.
Matty Rife knows that I don't DM anybody.
Steve can let Yeti talk as much as he wants on his behalf. I'm okay with that. But Steve, if you're good,
But bro,
I just
it's
want to know.
my motherfucking space. Come on, dog.
Yeti's fine. But yeah, Maddie, I don't know what.
Water was under the bridge with that guy until he came into my chat, like, what, not even a month ago, and was trying to start shit, calling me a fucking meth head or whatever.
You want to do? I just wanted to kind of get a gauge on you. I think you're just high and drunk. Maybe you'll wake up tomorrow and be like, "Well, that was crazy." You can try to take me to court,
Dude. I don't think it's that. I think that you and I need to have a conversation because I think you've heard things about me that are untrue, and you have an opinion about me that is unrealistic. And I think that you're saying things that could end up getting you in trouble. I want to have an amicable conversation.
I don't think so.
And let this be settled. So we can have other people come up here. You can ask them. I can send you tweets.
This was before anyone knew that Maddie R and Sprinks were together. This is like, I remember, I think this was one of the first spaces where they were like, why is he so friendly with Sprinks now? And Sprinks would drop down or mute whenever he was talking. You could hear Sprinks in the background of his with his mic off. So people were skeptical, and I was like, nah, there's no way. Sprinks wouldn't do that. Sprinks knows Maddie's evil. Sprinks sent me a whole bunch of shit telling me Maddie's evil. So like, but yeah, I think that's why she wasn't on panel.
I'm fully
This is Maddie R, cancer scammer, who James has brought up a few times now. That's why we're playing it, just to show you guys who Maddie R kind of is. And then the pinned link up top is if you want to see him driving to the hospital drunk with a knife sticking out of his stomach, that technically Amanda, his ex, didn't stab him with this knife. He was strangling his ex, Amanda, and her, I think it was a 6-year-old or 8-year-old kid, came and stabbed Maddie in the stomach. He left the knife in him, live streamed himself driving to the hospital, going in and explaining the situation. It was it's interesting. So the point of me showing that is like, I don't think this is the guy that's gonna cure cancer. Just I don't know. I just don't feel like this is the guy.
Public, dude. I go on podcasts all the time, but if people are feeding you information and you're going down this road, I think that they're gonna bury you.
This is a weird thing you're doing, Maddie. Why do you care if I think you're evil or not? That's basically all I said.
Because,
that you're evil.
dude, you're.
I haven't done a video on you or anything in a long time.
The reason why is because of defamation, and you're connected to people I'm connected to. What other reason?
You're really late to this, Matt. I did the video on you in like September.
I wonder when this was.
I think that should prove that I'm not part of this community. I didn't even know that till last night.
I'm not part of the community either, though, so I
didn't know about the video until today, but I didn't hear you speak shit.
People that claim to not be part of this community are fucking in the community right now. God damn, I love you too.
No, but
I love you too,
I mean, I'm not against Steve. Here's the thing. I'm not against Steve, but for people to talk shit about a company or anything else, I don't even really care. Croc, have I ever been shitty to you, Croc?
I'm just saying, if your business works, you shouldn't shit on somebody that's actually doing their job. I don't know anything about it, but if somebody's business works and you don't like them, you shouldn't shit on them because of it. But if it works, You know what I'm saying? I just don't know anything. I do know a little bit about it, but I don't know anything to speak on it. But
if you want to play it safe, you can play it safe. I don't appreciate this guy fucking scamming cancer patients. Like, it's the same reason I don't like fucking Shani saying she has cancer and then like getting donations from it and shit. I think anyone who has had a family member who's had cancer themselves wouldn't appreciate this shit. It's fucking shitty. And Maddie is fucking raking it in with this. He's making like $100,000 off of this shit. That's why I'm like, Matty R is like the competent version of James. Like, if James could pull up a scam like this and be successful, like, he would be Matty R. And like, I fucking hate this guy. Like, I fucking hate this guy. It pisses me off that I'm not smart enough to really like show everything and to be like, undeniably, this is a fucking scam. Get out of here. I'm not the one. I need like a smart fucking scientist person to like take apart this machine and be like, this is why this doesn't work. Because until then, like, it's all just like Maddie's word against mine, 2 fucking drug addicts on the internet or whatever. You know, even though I just smoke weed, but that's where we're at, guys.
I'm just here as the host, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let y'all continue.
I get it, brother.
I think,
and here's the thing: I don't make claims. I let my customers speak for me. Okay, that's it.
That's when I asked him, I'm like, give me all of your customer reviews in so I can know you're not cherry picking. So if there's actually like customers that are unsatisfied with your product, I'd be able to show that, right? And he's like, no, you can't do that. Okay.
Do not make claims because I have to be fully transparent. And just because I'm connected to people whenever I was a piece of shit and they want to lie on me, then great, that's fine. But I just don't want anyone to hate me.
Maddie, you can lead people down a road where they make these claims you want them to make, and then you publish them and be like, well, it's my customer's claims. Like, it's not my claims.
Okay, can you explain that? I don't know exactly what you mean.
You can't explain that. Why are your customers coming?
Hang on.
Why are your customers coming?
You can lead people down a road to make claims that you want them to make. No, I don't.
Yeah, you can, because you can present your machine as if like this is going to help. If you say this machine is going to help with your cancer, and then you ask them to write a review, and they say, wow, this machine helped me with my cancer, that's leading them down a path to have them write a good review. I don't know why that's so hard for them to understand.
Yeah, no, you can, because if you're saying that this is my product, this is how it works, and this is the result you're expecting, and then they come to you and say, wow, this actually really works. It could be completely anecdotal. Well, anything would be anecdotal. It could be correlated, not caused by your fucking machine, and then you have their little testimony that you can pop on your website. So like, yeah, you can lead people down a path where you can have them say what you want them to say for your behalf.
I get what you're saying now, and I do not do that. For one, I tell everyone that I ever sponsor on like podcasts and everything else, I tell them to be 100% honest. I have a lot of testimonials. I can send you screenshots if you want, if you sign an NDA, because between you and I, but I do not do that. I refer to my customers to speak their own truth, and I'm not trying to do. I understand the anecdotal evidence. Oh, I experienced this. I do not promise anybody anything. What I do say is, actually, Steve, you want to give me like an element, like give me something, and I'll respond to you.
What do you mean? So you're running your whole company off of anecdotal?
No. Hang on.
You don't make any claims.
No.
Just let your customers speak for you, right?
Listen to me. Okay? So somebody calls me and they say, "Hey, I have rheumatoid arthritis." Tell them I cannot promise you anything. What I can tell you.
How did they find you? How did they know to come to you?
What the fuck do you want to know about my marketing for?
Well, because they would have had to find you one way or another.
Because you want to know about my marketing? You want to know about my hundreds?
No, I'm saying, like, if you're not claiming that your machine does all these things, why would someone with these ailments come to Matty R to be like, yo, I have this condition. Can this help? Why would they even think it could help unless you fucking presented something saying it would, you know?
So thousands of dollars in marketing? You want to, like,
this got weird. This got weird, Maddie. I'm not trying to like.
This is what I'm telling you.
Or anything. This is. I'm just saying they would have found you one way, right?
I have no idea what he's talking
They're
about.
obviously not even looking at your Twitter to see how popular you are.
They're not. They're
What? Wait, Emily, was I supposed to answer something of yours?
not even recognized. Okay, listen, Steve. If you called me and you said I have rheumatoid arthritis, I would say, listen, I'm not going to promise you anything. This is what I will tell you. The feedback and I tell everyone, I tell every fucking influencer. I can get them in here right now. If you think it's shit, say it's shit. I have multiple videos. If you give me a negative review and you're a customer, I'll post it on the front page of my website. 100%. But I don't cherry pick. And I think this is what you were talking about. And I say, if you think it's shit, say it's shit. But if
Matt,
you
if
have
you're not
inventory
cherry picking experiences, that's just bad marketing. I'm going to say that right now.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You're
What?
obviously going to put the good experiences at the front of your website or whatever you use to market shit, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be
Okay.
like, my machine doesn't work.
That would be really shitty marketing, right? Nothing about persistent though. I'll get him to answer eventually. I want to know who he would pick in that damn alley. Which alley? Out of who? Out of who? I'm paying attention now. Sorry.
But
No.
try it.
I challenge you to find somebody who has a negative experience that I didn't give their money back.
Bitch!
I will give you
Right.
10,000. Hang on,
Oh,
Steve.
it's going
I
up
will
to
give you
10,000.
$10,000
Holy
to
shit.
find somebody who's a customer of mine that had a negative experience.
Oh, and then this is when I think I asked him for his customer list. I'm like, well, let me just reach out to all your customers then and find enough fucking negative experience. And then he was like,
that I didn't give their money back to. $10,000.
Yeah.
Croc. And that was me.
I hope
had
someone's
a bad
recording this.
experience with this
Okay,
space. I need that
okay.
$10,000.
Please, Croc, stop for. Please, everyone, record this.
Bro,
I gotta bring one of them back to my tent. I'm in a dark alley. I have nothing in my wallet. James, Daisy, and Heather approach me. You gotta bring one back to my. Why do I have to bring one back to my tent? I don't really understand. Like to sleep with? Why am I sleeping with homeless people in an alley? I don't understand the scenario. Maybe I have to read it again.
Hang on, Croc. Please record this. My name
I don't know
is.
how to.
I guess I just don't understand the scenario.
No, I get it. My name is Matt.
And nobody needs to. Like, nobody really has to record it. I
That's
don't.
fine, Monica.
What's
Shut the
happening?
fuck. My name is Matthew
I'm
Paul
sorry.
Rife.
I'm sorry. No, I won't.
It'd probably be Daisy. Yeah. Yeah. James. And Heather is, well, I mean, they were all annoying, but like Heather is like on another level of annoying. And yeah, no, just
Shut the fuck up, especially now that you think you told me to. Like, nobody has to record it just because you're saying to record it. We've all been sitting here listening to this over and over and over again. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up.
Okay, Monica, that's fine. I just didn't.
Monica doesn't really add much. I think she actually confuses me with that. I don't know. She thinks I'm selling Matty R's machine or something. Monica's kind of dumb.
Anybody else's voice coming through. What I will say is this: if you're recording this, my name is Matthew Paul Rife. I own Rife Technology Incorporated, and I'm willing to offer Steve Delive, that's his name, on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and he covers Jimmy Saroka stuff. He has long hair. I think he's a Canadian. I'm pretty sure. Please, Steve, if you will find one person who had a negative experience and never got their money back from my machine, if they had a negative experience and never got a refund from Rife Technology, and you post it online on X and tag me in it at Rife Technology, I will give you $10,000. Thank you.
Would you be willing to give him your customer list and let him go through and ask them himself?
Would you
Oh, that's
be
really
willing
smart.
to get my mother involved? And dude, who the fuck are you?
Someone with a really good fucking idea.
Steve, this is how confident I am, and I'm willing to offer that. Is that not enough, or do you want something more?
Yeah, so you'll give me your customer list?
Hey,
Fuck
Croc,
no. Why would
it's
I
Kevin.
do
What?
that
But
and
then how-
open myself up for a lawsuit?
I'm supposed to find them all myself then to see who had the bad experiences?
Yeah, dude.
I assume the ones who had bad experiences didn't get cured of cancer and are fucking dead now. So I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to a ghost, but okay.
Do your fucking work. Why would I open myself up for lawsuits
Because he's the one who wants to prove his company is on the up and up and everything. Why wouldn't he just hand over his customer list if he's offering to give me $10,000, right? Then there should be no discrepancies. You should have paid back everyone who wanted a refund. Everyone else should have a positive review, right? I shouldn't come across anything negative. Put your money where your mouth is. Give me the customer list.
To give my customer list away, it's not like I'm Facebook and buying other customer lists. Come the fuck on, dude.
I mean, I thought you
And
wanted
it's
to
a
be
pretty hollow
transparent.
promise
I
to
could
give
just sign an NDA,
10,000,
right,
right?
Manny? I could just sign an NDA, and then you give me the customer list, and I can do my research. I mean,
And
like,
then
if you want to
offer
make it
bit.
hard for me, I don't mind
No.
working. I think it says a lot about what you're
Seems
offering.
like a HIPAA violation all the way around if he shared that with you, unfortunately.
A HIPAA violation? This isn't a legitimate medical device, so
Actually, it's not a HIPAA violation. I do not work for any kind of American Medical Association. But
You'd have to
Steve,
say
I will
sharing
tell you
something
this:
then,
as
right?
soon as I find out your name and I know the claims that you made, I will have you in fucking court. So you might as well get the $10,000.
You're full of bullshit. You ain't got nobody in court. Shut the
What
fuck
is
up.
even happening?
Well,
So wait, you want me
Are
to
you
get
gonna
the
go to Judge you gonna go to
$10,000
Judge
from
Wapner
you?
or you going to Judge Judy or Judge Wapner? Which one would it be on so I can set my DVR to record that?
What's your last name?
Maddie?
Because either one of them would laugh your ass out of court.
Hey, Steve. You don't know me. I've been around the community for a while. I actually have that machine. And I'm not gonna say anything about it like right here. But if you wanted to, please feel free to DM me. I'm a pretty straight up guy. So
Yeah, and Steve, I know Kevin, and
I can't remember who that was. I don't know if I ever talked to this guy. I was like, I don't know. There's no point in me going on a wild goose chase for $10,000 I'm never gonna get for like people. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if people want to reach out to me and be like, yeah, but Matty R scammed me out of money for this stupid fucking machine, then of course I'll post whatever about them. But it sounds like Matty R just wants to sue anyone who talks shit about his machine. So I don't want to put people in that position either. I don't know. Like I said, I need a scientist. I need to go to the fucking college. There's a college. I'm sure there's a scientist in the college or a teacher who knows how this shit works. And I'll be like, you don't like people scamming cancer patients, right? Throw me a bone here. Or maybe I can give them some. I don't think college professors smoke weed. Maybe they do. Maybe they do.
TA very well. Feel free to DM me as to his character as a statement offerer.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
Everyone should. Everyone should DM.
NTA is a really good guy. NTA is a really good guy.
Okay, but Steve.
Oh no, he's not.
Yeah, HIPAA applies to way more than you think, and medical devices do fall up under that. Please read your Privacy Act a little more carefully.
he can't call it a medical device.
Wait, is NTA Tractor?
No, he's a guy who claims to have put hundreds of people behind bars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All
that's better
via
than
social
Tractor.
media.
Actually, Steve, what's your last name?
Like my real last name?
Oh, here we go. I think this is where once my docs, then I dip out because I'm like, this is getting kind of silly.
Yeah.
You got to go work for it, Maddie. If you're not going to give me your customer list,
Manny claims he can get stuff on anybody because he'd take pictures.
I think that's fair, right? If you always want to give me the customer list, I'm just going to give him my docs. Like, go work for it. Go ask fucking Slug or whatever.
Cops and screens on their car, get a social number and all that. So let him figure it out himself.
Yeah, the social number from the cops in the fucking graveyard. Conger's thing was glitching though.
I already told you who to go to get it. So he can go do some work. He can go meet Angry Slug, the man, the legend.
Taproot.
Go deal with
Taproot.
What
Do you classify
Thanks for
your
letting me come up, Rob. Appreciate it. Hello, by the way.
Taproot? Do you classify your device as a medical device?
What's your last name, Steve?
Taproot.
You gotta go find it.
What is it?
Gotta go find it.
He can't take you to court for shit. Don't worry about it.
Dog.
Steve, what's your second last name?
Dog.
My second last name? Why is that echoing?
That's
I
me.
hear
I'm sorry.
feedback. Oh, my beautiful ears are safe now.
Say what, Yeti?
Maddie, it just seems stupid of me to say my actual last name on a space just because you're demanding it
Why?
from me.
Why does it seem stupid? Can you DM it to me?
You want me to DM
before
you?
you
Well,
guys get into your pissing contest? Can I just say something to Dog?
Oh no, this pissing
No,
contest
you
has
can't.
been going on. So
Before
just
it goes
speak now.
further, but Dog, with all due respect, and from one Marine to another, stay out of this.
I'm
Steve,
hearing a
Steve?
conversation and I'm
I don't know who
asking
he's talking
questions
Dear
about it.
God, Steve.
The guy is claiming to have a miracle machine. I want to know more about it.
Steve, I
Hell
will.
yeah.
Okay, Steve, I will say this. I messaged you from my main account. I gave you my cell phone number. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm not willing to
Steve, do
get
you have
in.
a patent on your machine?
Oh dear God.
See, this is what I mean. Like, Steve, do you have a patent on your machine? Have you not been paying attention to this conversation? This is why, like, I'll probably never call into, like, a space like this again. If I want to talk to Matty R, I'll call into Matty R's space, or you can call into my space, or you can come on fucking YouTube. But all these people on here are distracting and annoying.
God. Okay, so feel free to reach out to me. I'm not willing to get into all the conversation and back and forth and all this other drama shit. So please excuse me being
No,
out.
honestly, Steve, do you have a patent on your machine?
I don't make a machine. Matty
Yeah,
R makes this
Steve, do you have a
Yeah,
Maddie
he's
makes the
just
machine, not
selling
Steve.
it.
I'm not selling the machine either. Pay attention, woman. Pay attention. Fucking people.
Sorry.
He just supplies
Whoever.
it.
So
and
is
sells
there a
it.
patent on
nobody
this?
supplies anything here. What are you guys
I
talking
don't
about?
supply anything.
I love people who are like, oh, wow, you're so fucking stupid when you can't even follow the conversation that's been happening for the past. How long has it been going for? I don't know. People, like, confident, stupid people really fucking annoy me. It's been going on, I don't know, almost 40 minutes, and this woman doesn't even know what the fuck's happening.
If you're selling something, you are supplying it.
I don't
I'm
sell my
sorry.
machine. I'm not. I just don't like his machine. That's
No,
all.
I've been listening to all of
I was
this.
gonna say, I'll talk
All of it.
real
I heard
careful.
everything that was
Yeah.
You
said.
can
Be
listen
real
to all of
careful.
it. It doesn't mean that you comprehend it. So, Steve,
I'll give Matty R that.
please reach out to me on my main account
Oh, I'm
that
so
you were
sorry.
never
Now I'm
blocked on.
stupid. Now I
You are kind of stupid, yeah.
And
listen
we'll
to
talk.
words coming out of your mouth and I can't comprehend them. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Maddie,
so stupid. Oh, please forgive me.
Maddie, you don't get another woman here to stab you. You don't get another stabbing by one of these
Can
women.
I
You better
just
be
say
nice to
something
these
real
women.
quick, guys? Listen,
And it takes a lot to get me on Matty's side about anything. You know what I mean?
when something is
Telling me I'm selling a fucking fake cancer machine, get fucked.
marketed publicly like this on social media, there's going to be questions. There are going to be ramifications. No different
Thank you,
than
Mr.
bringing your
If you don't
personal
have your
business.
Steve, I
shit
will
settled, you
say I
shouldn't open your
messaged
mouth
you.
in the
Please
first
message
place.
me back.
I love Yeti though. Yeti, like, you know, he brings me back.
But you shouldn't be messaging anybody either, unless you want your shit taken from you or like some
messaging
random
anybody.
shit. If you have hopes
I
in
don't
actually
know.
doing something,
Like,
then I wouldn't talk shit
We have hopes. We're gonna put an L in our hope now.
to anybody in this room,
Hopes.
especially give out
oh, you can't
information.
do it.
Wait, Stacy Calico?
And that's why
That would
he
be the
can't take anybody to
stupidest
court.
thing.
That's why
Nobody-
he can't take
nobody
anybody
would
to
be
court.
doing that. Nobody in any right mind of any inventor or any like actual person, like not just inventing something but investigating something, would let it out of any information of it on the internet, let alone this fucking space. You got to be kidding me. You're either full of shit
100
or
on
you're
that.
jack stupid.
Yeah, that's something to comprehend right there. There's a lot of truth in that.
But see, when
A lot
he
of
says he's going to take
intelligence in
people to
that
court,
that
he
you
can't
know.
take anybody to court because he constantly talks about it. He constantly brings it up. It's all over reports about it. He can't take you to court. He can't put a cease and desist on you. He's full of fucking shit.
I mean, anyone can do a cease and desist on anybody, but it's just like, it's a threat of legal action, I guess. It's not like it's not any actual legal action. It's basically saying like, you better stop or also get like a lawyer and shit. But I was gonna say 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. I've gotten lots of cease and desists. They've never actually resulted in any legal action taken against me.
So I wouldn't. Nobody in here is scared.
Yeah, because Matty R wants to take me to court. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm not like. Not do anything else here.
He's
Your
been saying he's
voice
gonna take me to
matches your
court
picture,
forever
by
and
the
get
way.
me arrested. I'm still out here.
Your voice totally matches your
Wait.
picture.
I just want to address this. A cease and desist on somebody does not exist. It's just a letter from an attorney. That's all it is. How can you press it?
Sometimes not even an attorney. Sometimes people will just write up a cease and desist and say it's from an attorney. That's usually what happens.
It's a letter to cease and
Legal
desist. You're
document.
absolutely right. It's a letter to cease
let me
what
say-
you're doing. You're absolutely
say this.
correct, sir.
You don't have to.
Well, let me say this: you don't have
Dear God,
you don't have
I'm
attorneys
over
on retainer.
happening.
You have attorneys that wear retainers, okay? Because they're fucking stupid. They're young. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. If you
Yeah, I do. Would you guys like to call my attorney?
I
His
love
name
how
is-
everybody.
Oh,
in this
yeah,
Hey, that
space
was
sure.
a beautiful
always-
picture you posted, Croc.
Okay,
I just
okay.
love your views
His
right
name
now.
is Brad Ratliff out of Cedar Bluff, Virginia.
All kinds of doxing. I'm sure Brad's gonna appreciate
Yeah, it's
that one.
great because he's my attorney. I've brought him a lot of fucking business.
Yeah, I'm sure your
So
attorney's
please
gonna
call
appreciate
You bring him a lot of
doxing like
drama.
that.
It sounds like.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what's
I'd
gonna
love to be
happen.
your
Brad's
attorney.
Better
gonna
call
for
go
the
Saul.
bullshit you send my way, and I'll just charge you a whole day's work for dealing with the bullshit people DMing me with. I would love to be your attorney. You fucking
Yeah.
fool.
Better call
I
Saul.
will pay for
Hell
it.
yeah.
I have money to burn. You guys don't understand. He already
I've scammed so many cancer patients. I got lots of money to burn, guys.
has like a $5,000 retainer. Please fucking call him and make him a fucking millionaire.
Somebody
You
get
guys-
Brad on the
burns
phone.
through it by giving his
Somebody
name.
get Brad on the phone.
Yeah, please call him. Can you guys call him right now?
He's gonna need on
Everybody's
5
calling
a.m. by
Brad
8
This
o'clock
is the
tomorrow morning.
weirdest fucking flex I've ever heard in my life.
This whole thing's been a weird flex, dude. Like
Oh
this
my
whole
God.
thing. I've listened to all of it. I was told to shut the fuck up.
should,
I mean, I was
to
told
be
I'm not
honest with you.
comprehending. I've like listened to the whole goddamn
I think what we
thing.
can't
I'm about,
comprehend,
like,
Money, is
over
She still doesn't know what's going on.
the
it.
stupidity that is coming out of that. I can't comprehend it. It's at a whole level
Megan
that I don't know
is,
should be
It's a whole new
comprehended.
level.
It's
Didn't you
not.
transition last year?
It
Whole
doesn't
new
make
level.
any sense. How
I
can
miss
somebody
the old
be
drama
that
that I used to listen to
stupid?
out of these spaces. Like,
Yeah.
can we just go back to some
Yeah,
of
can we go
that?
back to just calling each other fat and high crackheads and
Yeah, you
like,
fucking
ugly?
retarded faggot.
Right. There was so
Thank
much
you.
doxing in this story.
Oh, that was
It not
way
even
too
funny.
much. God, you guys with the chest something was
got
really
her.
ugly.
Where are you at, Steve?
Where am I at?
Yeah, now I'm offering
Afghanistan.
$1,000.
There we go. There we go. Here's him offering $1,000.
Not
Way
even
too
funny.
much. God, you guys with the chest something was
got
really
her.
ugly.
Where are you at, Steve?
Where am I at?
Yeah, now I'm offering
Afghanistan.
$1,000 for any Steve,
Friend.
his last name and where he lives at.
His
Oh, dear
last name
God.
is Steve.
All right. Have fun, guys. I
That's
gotta
like
go. Thanks for
highly
having me up,
illegal.
Croc.
Wait,
Like I've heard
wait.
Oh
some
my
really
God.
illegal
I hope you're
shit in this
successful,
space.
Maddie, in your doxing attempts, and I
Fif-
feel bad for anyone who
No, he's
actually
been removed.
You're full of shit, Matty R.
Sorry, dude.
Matthew
You're
P.
asking
Rice.
for information. He's been removed.
No,
Not
it's okay.
cool. Not in my
Hey,
space.
You know,
I got
you know
like,
what?
such a bullshit.
Not in my
Bullshit.
space.
Someone's just flushing a toilet. Okay, like that. So that is for any he's online, but he's not live. So for anyone who's never listened to a Twitter space before, that's what Twitter Spaces is. It's what replaced Periscope. It's fucking. We're all the most intellectual minds on Twitter go to meet and discuss very scientific things. So yeah, that's Matty R though. That's like me and Matty R is fucking how we know each other. Not a good guy, like I said. Thing is pinned. The pinned comment is the Matty R stream I did, showing him getting stabbed in the stomach. And yeah, one day when I have a scientist friend, we'll take Matty R down. But I don't like doing things that I can't be effective at. So like that's why we stick to James and Daisy and Heather. Am I effective with Heather at all? Probably not. But Heather brings in the numbers. So like we need a little bit of balance. But yeah, one day when I got the kill shot on Matty R, we're gonna take it. It's just not time, since it's not time yet. So he can be with Sprinks, and I guess in the meantime, scam cancer patients, because all I can say is it's a scam, and people would be like, you don't know science, and I'd be like, where did he get a knife? So in the pinned comment here. So like if you click on this video, whoops. Well, give me 1 second here. This is This is me in the past. Look at this guy. Look at in the other room with the bad camera that makes me look like I have jaundice and the spiders and the ukulele on the King Cobra chair. One day I'm just gonna play guitar in that chair behind me there. But in this, where is it? Let me see if I could just find the part with the knife. Should be down here.
Should be stabbing or hitting. And I have anything else.
I had to blur it, but there's a knife sticking out of him right here. There's a fucking knife sticking out of him. Scary. It was scary times. I guess like this thumbnail. You can kind of see. You can see the handle. If you arrow zoom in. So this is like, well, this is the handle. This is the thing, like the, I guess, rope on the knife. And that's him being like, oh, I'm Matty R, and I'm dying kind of for probably a good reason. Probably shouldn't strangle, women. Probably shouldn't give them STDs without their consent. I don't know who would consent to getting an STD, but just a shitty guy all around. So I don't know why James today said that Matty R was a cool guy and that he hasn't done anything too evil and he's made up for his errors in life. That's all cap. That's bullshit. And now you guys know. Now you know. All right. So I don't know what James is doing. I guess we could see what Daisy's up to, but I need a break. So I will be back at some point in time. I downloaded. I recorded Daisy's live just in case she deleted it. I can't see why she would delete it. It's under an hour. So that's not bad. We can knock Daisy's I don't know if she's live right now either. Maybe she's doing a bunch of lives. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday on the week, the birthday day of everybody. We got Francisco, we got James, we got Daisy, we got who else is born today? I don't know. It's a Libra Saturday. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you sometime today. Toodles.